Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? What's good? This is 20 Talk 20. I'm your host, B. And to my right, and I don't know if I'm on her left or above or below, that's Steph the Oracle, people.
What it be? What it do?
My guy, King Karim. My guy, King Karim.
Yo.
Man, you're gonna have to start again. You're gonna have to start again.
I think we have to bow to his feet.
Bow to my feet.
Oh my God. Hey, my guy, Party J, aka Uncut Gems.
What's good, people? How's everybody today? How we living?
And that's your boy right there. I left him last on purpose. That boy got one of those fresh type, I can't say F1 type haircut, but I'll say it's Brad Pittish type haircut, and it's fresh. Your boy Andre, aka Dirty.
I got this the wiser
Nice
look.
haircut, man.
Thanks.
That boy not playing games. Who you trying to impress? Your wife?
I'm old, bro. It's too hot. It's too hot to be growing your hair out, bro.
Yo, man. I like to say what's good, man. Happy Tuesday. Pardon the late start, but we are here. First and foremost, how's everybody doing today?
Everybody's good.
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 This heat is crazy.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
shoot.
At least we got
It
some
is.
rain right now. It's raining.
It's raining
Oh,
now. Thank God.
Don't complain about this heat. When the winter comes, you complain about the winter.
We
It's-
New Yorkers. That's what we
like,
do.
I know,
Complain
but
about everything.
We are
it is
we are
what it
we
is.
are well within our rights to complain.
Look, man, it could be worse.
Could
God
be
bless those folks in Texas. It was a horrific sight if you saw it on the news and every social media platform. God bless all of those who lost their lives. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'd rather the heat more than anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's been tough.
But anything
Tough
else
for
like that.
those
Yeah.
people's in I believe it's Angelo area in Texas. But God bless all of those folks, man, who's gonna go through it for a minute. But God willing, the ones who made it, they bounce back. Before we start overall, Steph, let them know where they can find us at right now, live and all that good stuff.
Absolutely. So 20 Talk, we're here live on the platform Restream, and we are here talking about shows, movies, music, and pop culture, and so much more. We're here on Facebook, we're on Threads, we're on IG, we're on YouTube, and we're on Twitch, especially on Spotify and Apple and YouTube. Again, you guys, if you want to join the show, collaborate, hit us up on IG, let us know. If you guys want to become a host, let us know. We've been getting out there, we've been talking to people. I got a lot of interest coming into the show, so if you're interested, come let us know.
Come through.
Sweet.
Come through.
Come through.
We got so much to do. And don't get it twisted. I just want to let the folks know. Steph and I have been talking. We got guests coming real soon. Not only Steph, Drake, Dirty. We got guests coming real soon. It's gonna be so much fun. Steph got to do her due diligence so we won't get, sued or anything of that nature or anything crazy. Like as soon as they cross the T's and dot the I's, they'll be on the show. That's mandatory. Don't get it twisted. People change their minds so fast. Like, you know what? Yeah, I didn't get my good side. Like, don't put that out there. Like, nah. Once you connect, once you cross the T's and dot the I's, man, it'll be time to
This is live. There's no going back.
that part too.
Fuck up, you fuck up.
Well, it's all right.
Like cut
That
the camera.
part.
Cut the camera.
Cut it off.
know.
Cut it off.
Yeah,
Unplug that bitch.
exactly. Talking about, redoing it and not redoing it, but send it out to the
Restart.
YouTube world
Yeah.
permanently and all that stuff. But yeah, guests are coming soon, guys. But like Steph said, come through if you want to talk to us and all that good stuff. But before we start overall, I just want to say RIP to two big actors. Let's start off with Michael Madsen. Big actor. If you ever saw Reservoir Dog or you got a chance to watch
Kill
Nip Tuck,
Bill.
Kill Bill. Keep going, y'all. Keep going.
All the Quentin Tarantino films.
Quentin Tarantino
Basically,
films. He's been in all of them.
5 of them. He's in 5 of them.
Yeah.
He was in, oh my God, Kill Bill. He was in
Kill
Reservoir
Bill 1
Dogs.
and 2.
He
Once
was
Upon a Time in
in
Mexico.
Once Upon a Time in Mexico, and he was also in
Hollywood, sorry.
The Hateful Eight. There we go. I was trying to remember.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was in the A4. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And The Hateful
I
Eight.
like
Two
that
Kill,
movie. That
two
movie's
Kill
long, but I
Bills.
loved it. Yeah, but sadly he passed away at the
Mhm.
age I believe 67 of cardiac arrest.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Sad.
Sending out to his family, all the fans.
It's just so sad just to hear about it. But it was like I was trying to find the Kevin Bacon connection, and I found it. It was The Doors that starred Val Kilmer. Michael was in it with him too. So
Yes.
they both passed
Mm.
away from that movie. So yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I was trying to find a Kevin Bacon connection. I found it.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's real, man. But he's done so much. I mean, it's funny, he at 67, but his body of work, you felt like he's been living for like 80 years or something. You know
What
what I
that
mean?
unspoken like hit, like I mean, like oh, like what was that name of that guy again? Oh yeah, I mean, like yeah, he was definitely like one of those like okay, yeah, like that added like that extra niche to the movie. You know what I mean? That yeah, you know.
Every time. Every time,
Mhm.
man. And he didn't fail us, man. I ain't gonna lie. One of my favorite moments of watching him was of all the people to get baby girl in Kill Bill was him. I was like, really? Really?
Oh
Of all
yeah.
the people to get this get her
I
put her
saw
down
that
for a
coming.
minute.
Stop it.
Say that again, Seth?
I saw that coming. Stop it.
You saw it coming?
I saw that shit coming.
Oh my god. Really? Just a quick
I
to
saw-
enter the door then blast? Like I did
Boom.
not see that
All that.
coming.
You remember his nickname? You remember his name on? You remember his name?
Wait, no.
What snake was he? Come on now.
No, Black Mamba was
Uma.
Uma,
That's Puma, yeah.
rattlesnake. No.
Mhm.
Shit.
Garden snake.
Here's the
Garden
clue.
snake.
Here's the clue. Here's the clue right
The cobra.
here. No, what am I doing? Moving. I'm
Side-
moving.
Sidewinder.
Sidewinder.
Ah!
Sidewinder. Yes. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot that completely. But yes.
Do you remember his name in? Do
Sidewinder.
you remember his name in Reservoir Dogs?
No.
No.
Was it like a color?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a color.
It was a color. Not mister
Mhm.
Brown. I don't know.
Close. Mr. Blonde.
Mm.
Close. I'll give you that.
Okay. It was Mr. Blonde.
Mr. Blonde. Yep.
Mr. Blonde.
Yeah.
Brown,
That
I
movie was
think.
so good,
Brown
man.
was, I think. Oh my god.
There was so many. Mr. Pink was my favorite one.
Mr. Pink was my favorite.
He's so good.
He's
Who
so
was
bad.
Mr. Pink?
Mr. Pink was the enforcer, wasn't he?
The
guy that
enforcer, wasn't he the
he was
enforcer?
just taking care of everything.
Yo, but he was getting mad all the time. Come on now.
No, Mr. White. Mr.
Yeah.
White was the enforcer.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Pink was. Let's see. Mr. Pink was Steve Buscemi.
Oh,
okay.
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
Golly.
Tim
Yeah,
Roth
we
was
had
Mr.
some.
Orange, and then
Uh-huh.
Mr. Blue. You got Mr. Blue was Edward Bunkner.
Edward, right?
Yeah, Mr. Brown. Yeah, Mr. Brown was Quentin.
And
Quentin Tarantino. So
Mm.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's cool.
look at him then.
Yeah.
And Tim
And-
Roth was Mr. Orange.
Yeah. I got a little gem from that movie.
Okay,
Uh,
shoot.
Yeah, the whole dancing scene that he had in when he was cutting the guy's ear off. The
Uh-huh.
only direction Quentin Tarantino gave him was, all right, the scene's gonna happen. You're gonna have to dance here. Didn't tell him how to dance. didn't tell him what music was gonna be on. So the first time the music popped on, he was like, oh fuck, what do I do? So it was said that
crazy.
in an interview he said he harpered back to this actor from the 1930s and 40s named James Cagney, who was he was very like when he was doing his dancing scenes and stuff like that. So
Cagney.
yeah, so he did that, and then the lines when he spoke into the ear, "Hey, what's going on? Did you hear that?" That was all improvised as well, because that's literally the only direction he gave him, Quentin, for that whole scene was, "All right, you're gonna dance here. That's it, and go."
Yo,
So,
Wow.
so
Wow.
pretty cool.
insane.
Off the cuff. All right, got to do it right then and there. That's how you could tell how good of a caliber of an actor this guy is.
Caliber,
too.
yeah, just a
You
caliber
know?
an actor.
He
he
danced
is.
for like 3 minutes just doing his
Oh, that's
little
Free Willy.
thing there.
I
you know?
forgot he was in Free Willy. Holy
Jeez.
Yeah.
shit.
Na, 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 na,
With the Michael
na,
Jackson.
na, na, na. Yeah.
Fight for your future. Let me stop, yo.
Damn.
Free Willy,
Stop.
old school classic.
Yo, you don't know about Free Willy, son? That Michael Jackson soundtrack was fire.
Oh yeah. No, that was Michael Jackson did what he did. He did what he did. He did what he did, man. Golly, man. But God bless him again. He's not the
R.I.P.
only one.
Yep.
Yeah, he's not the only one, unfortunately, who passed away. another great actor by the name of Julian McMahon. I don't know if you guys ever saw Nip Tuck,
Great show.
FBI. He played in the Fantastic Four, the
Doctor
movie that came out,
Doom.
Dr. Doom
Dr.
previously.
Yeah.
This guy was another juggernaut. And you know what's crazy about this one? A quick gem. Party J.
Go ahead, take it away.
Him and Michael Madsen was in an episode of Nip Tuck with him.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's kind of a little freaky right there. That's pretty cool.
Right. So
I
what are
know
the
that one.
odds, right?
Wow. Yeah, my boy had the whole Nip Tuck season like on DVD collection. That's like one of like two things that I know he owned. He owned Boy Meets World and Nip Tuck. Those are the two DVD sets of every single season he had.
Boy Meets World?
Yeah. Hey, don't be front of Boy Meets World. Come on now.
No, it's a great show, but
random. Yeah. But those are the two box sets he had. Crazy.
To be like, I need this episode. I need this on DVD. I think I'm good, but I get it.
Yeah,
I get
Nip
it.
Tuck was
I get it.
Oh, Nip Tuck was one of the shows back in the day. Like that's one of the series like you had to be on top watching.
I've never
week to
watched
week.
it.
Oh, great.
Never watched it.
He said you had to be on top watching.
From the front or behind. Pause again.
Anyway.
Whoa. But not seriously. Shout out to him and his family. God bless his family. Again, we all agree here. 65 and 67 is really young, man.
Super young.
It's really young. It's always depend how you take care of yourself. But unfortunately, I believe, Oracle, am I right? He passed away of cancer.
Yeah, he had prostate cancer. Poor guy. Yeah, poor guy.
And he used to be on one of my favorite shows, the FBI show I mentioned, and he left like 3 seasons earlier than expected. And I was trying to figure out why. He never talked about it. He never said this is why, because
he pulled a Chadwick, just kept it to himself, huh?
Yeah.
So
he got to hit to the nuts, right? Damn.
Yeah.
Too soon?
What?
Wow.
Too soon.
This guy, come on, man. It's not even a week.
Not even a Jesus Christ, dirty.
Wow. I mean, I know you want us to go viral, but easy, Big Papa.
Please don't clip that.
Little.
I am not clipping that.
It's already there. It's already there, right? But yeah, so like again, RIP to those folks, and God bless them, and they made a big impact in Hollywood. Acting, point blank, period. Nobody could replace them. That's how I feel. So yeah, let's go. Let's keep it moving. Let's go. So before we start overall, Steph, what's going on with what? What did we? Oh, we was supposed to do some stuff last week, but somebody wasn't at the meeting, so I ain't gonna say King Karim, but
helping people out. We if we have meetings, it's meetings.
Hey,
it's nothing to do with all the lives. Oh my God.
Yeah, we'll revisit that whole movement. So we're supposed to have
a belt punch. Yeah.
Yeah, we're supposed to have the whole movement with the who's the best network overall.
Battle of the networks.
Yeah, Battle of the Network. So we'll revisit that in a couple.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that in a couple of weeks. Next week we're off. So yeah, so let's get to it, Steph. What's going on? What we got up first?
All right, so Jay's gonna take over talking about current box office numbers.
Bam. So on the beautiful whiteboard over here, as I always try to make it nice and cool every week. Jurassic World Rebirth has debuted so far currently at $334 million on a $180 million budget.
Done.
Killing it. I don't know if everybody's seen it yet. I liked it. It's definitely probably out of the 7 movies, I think probably number like in the middle for me, to be fair. I still kind of have Jurassic 1 and 2 up there, then probably the new one with Jurassic World, and then probably then this one, and then the rest of them come down. But great movie. Visuals are great. Certain scenes where, it could have been better, but the new monsters were scary. They definitely were. They put the little fear element in there, which was pretty dope, which I kind of liked. But yeah, that's where we stand right now with Jurassic World Rebirth on a good pace to keep it going. Competition this week as well as Superman, so we'll see how it goes from there. Okay. F1 currently at $301 million with a budget of $200 to $300. If you didn't see F1, I definitely go out and recommend seeing that movie. That movie was very, very cool. They shot him with F2 cars instead of F1 cars, because F2, if they shot them with the F1 cars, it would have cost them something like almost like I think it was like $200,000 a day or something, or 25,000, because there was like a 13-man team had to be for each car. So all the cars they had to do, and the movie shots and everything. So it would have cost them a lot more money to use the F1 cars to use F2 cars for the movie. Cool fun fact about that movie as well is there was a driver in that movie, a real life driver named Nico Hulkenberg, who just over this past weekend finally podiumed in his first time in 15 years and 239 starts. So my man left the sport, came back because he just had the love for it, and he finally podiumed. He came in third place, but after 239 starts, he finally finished top 3.
Pretty much the storyline of the movie.
Yeah, so exactly. So like I know what we were talking about. So it's like they were like, who knew the F1 movie wound up becoming a documentary about this guy? You know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
So
it was Kismet.
Oh man, it was crazy, and he was in the movie too. So that was pretty. It's pretty cool to see that almost come like full circle and stuff. So that's pretty cool.
239 races.
239 races. Did he come? Wow. I think his highest finish before that was like 5th. I think it was, if I remember correctly.
Damn.
But never cracked top 3 till this weekend. So he probably rode the angelic wings of the F1 movie. But yeah. So
oh my god.
Yeah. U.S. We have a new #1 U.S. movie. Lilo and Stitch has now officially overtaken Minecraft as the #1 movie in the U.S.
Hey.
Yep.
I'm about to go watch Minecraft again, bro. Because that shit, I don't see how.
Hurry up with the numbers.
You got 20 million you can spare? Because that's not.
I'm gonna watch it every day.
Let me know.
We gotta go support Minecraft, bro.
No way. Are you gonna watch it every Tuesday until it's out of the theater? Because that's the only way you're gonna support that motherfucker.
Minecraft like they did bad.
Divisive. Right. Yeah. So Lilo and Stitch is at 974 and Minecraft is 955. So
what was Lilo and Stitch budget again? It was only like 200.
100. I think it was 100.
100, right?
Yep, wow. 100 million. So it's so expect Lilo and Stitch 2 sometime, and expect the third one probably sometime down the future too. So you're gonna definitely expect sequels to come out of that for sure. I mean, obviously Minecraft is gonna have its sequel as well with the cliffhanger at the end of that movie. So you're gonna expect these numbers to. You know, the franchise is going to be one of the most successful franchises in movie history, you know, years down the line from now. And the last 2 movies ended up, we have 28 years later at a cool 126.5 million. It'll probably cap out around maybe 200 with sales and everything, DVD and everything else. But that's where it's at right now. And How to Train Your Dragon. So, go ahead. You want to say something? My bad.
Now, what week? What week is 28 years later? Week 3, right?
No, 28 years later came out June
27.
Yes, yeah. So it's entering its 3rd week right now, I believe. Third week, yes. So, you know, like I said, the big blockbusters are coming out now. So we gotta, you know, its scaling is not going to be that high. It might be like you know, go catch it on a Monday, Tuesday, because now all these movies like Jurassic World had a 5-day opening, which is from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So. You know, expect to see, you know, all these like opening weekends with, you know, Superman probably having that as well. Expect Fantastic Four to start showing movies on Wednesdays as well. So
I was just reading, Scarlett Johansson is the highest paid actress.
Yes, that's right. I forgot to mention that. Correct. Yes. No, not female. Overall.
Overall, yeah.
Do you know who was the reading? Do you know who was the one before? Who was the reading one? Samuel Jackson.
Here's
okay.
Thank you for bringing it up. That's what I had. And do you know there's one actor in the top 10 who has never appeared in a Marvel movie?
Oh, I know.
Go ahead. You got it. Go ahead. Who is
Tom
it?
Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Right.
Tom Cruise is sitting at number. Where is his name at? Right here.
I think it's
Tom
8.
Cruise.
Right?
Tom Cruise is number 6. So the top 10 goes ScarJo, Samuel L. Jackson, RDJ. Zoe Saldana, Chris Pratt, Tom Cruise, Chris Evans, Vin Diesel, Chris Hemsworth, and Bradley Cooper. But
so, like, what's her take home on this movie?
Her take home? I mean, that probably just depends on like what her contract signing and stuff is like that. Because you know, most people just sign the contract to make the movies. Not many people do like the grossing.
She's smart. She probably get
right.
a percentage.
Take home, like what's she getting after everything said and done? Like.
To take that title as the highest paid actor.
Yeah. movie grossing actor.
Yeah, highest
Movie
paid
grossing.
Yeah. So
And we were talking since we're talking about Jurassic Park.
Mhm.
Last week we talked about the popcorn buckets.
yeah.
There was actually 2 different versions of
Oh
the
my god!
popcorn.
Did you see the?
There you go.
Let's see if they show the giant foot one.
Yeah. The giant photo
Crazy.
was at AMC, and then you
Oh
had the
my
popcorn
God.
incubator.
And
Yo,
then
that's
they
at
had-
Regal.
Then if you look up right there, they had the Jurassic Park head one, like the.
Oh,
yeah.
here you go.
Yeah,
said,
so I'm telling you, man,
"Ooh."
these popcorn buckets, man, they that's the new thing. That's the new
Here we go.
collector's thing now. It's crazy.
Here we go.
You
This
know?
is so cute.
There we go.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
My man,
That's
and it's
kinda
huge.
cool.
It's huge. It's literally
Yeah.
like it's like this big. Like it's gigantic. It's unnecessarily gigantic.
Unnecessary.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
Yeah,
Look
yeah,
at
yeah.
that, man. Look at the toys.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Oh,
Look
that's
at
These
that.
kids are in the
easy,
theater.
easy.
These kids are in the theaters screaming, "Mommy, Daddy!" You know, if you don't get this joint,
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
listen, for $27.99, I will take one.
I'll get it. I'll get it.
Yeah. Just don't give me the Galactus head. Don't give me the Galactus head price.
Here we go.
Why?
Like, I'm gonna go.
Jurassic World Rebirth.
too much.
Galactus. The Galactus one is 128 ounces of popcorn.
Yo.
$80.
Does anybody know where Ansel went?
I don't
Y'all
know.
did not even notice.
He'll be back.
No, he's around here somewhere.
He's
Hold
here.
on.
He's here. He's here. He's here.
Where is he?
He's just not in the quad feed. There he
There we
is.
go.
Yeah.
There he
I'm
is.
like, where he
There
go?
He had to sacrifice a frame.
I'm like, what? I'm like, where is he?
Oh
Yeah,
man.
so yeah, the popcorn buckets is the new movie thing. That's how they grossing more. You know, they can't if they're not gonna get the money from the tickets, they're gonna get the extra money from the popcorn buckets. So
No, they're gonna make a lot of. They're gonna
yeah.
make.
Oh no,
probably
and that's a
an
new
extra
thing now.
billion.
F1. I didn't realize. I still seen it. They had the helmets of both.
Helmet.
They
Yeah.
had both
yeah.
helmets
Drivers, yeah.
of both
Right.
drivers. So which was pretty
Right.
cool.
Mm.
So
But
they
yeah,
probably worked that out. They probably found out what was gonna happen
yeah.
around their release, and they knew about Jurassic Park was gonna do that fantastic. They probably said, "We don't got
Yeah.
no choice but to get these buckets."
Yep,
No, but they've been doing it for the last year or
Oh,
so.
but they've been
They
doing
just
it
been,
for like.
but they just been
Just
I
get
think
more
they've been
popular now.
more
In the last
prominent
year,
this
yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Within the last few months, to be fair, I'm not even gonna lie, because
Because every big blockbuster has a popcorn bucket.
I
Oh,
want to
okay.
say maybe even started with Mission Impossible. Pause for a quick second.
Okay. What about Superman?
Superman, let's see. Matter of fact, let's see.
I know Superman got something popping.
Oh, look at that one.
Got my
Oh,
Mission
nice.
Impossible
Oh,
bucket.
that's
You know
dope.
how to get this?
Oh,
That's
okay.
actually pretty
It's
dope.
dope. It lights up. I think it lights up still. Bam, lights up. It has a little thing up here where you could get the keys. You know, the cool keys and stuff like that.
that's
So,
dope.
Nice.
so this was dope. This was like I think like this was $40, but I was like, bro, I need that. I need that with the cool keys
You
and
guys
stuff
want
like
to see the
that.
Superman?
Oh, okay. Is that his underwear?
No, I think
Yo, I can't no. I can't take that.
Nah.
It's like one of those fuck buddy things, like those.
Oh, Nah, you could keep that popcorn bucket.
no, I think it's the one with the one with the laser lights, the eyes going trying to break into the popcorn machine.
Oh my god! Yeah, you could keep that. You keep that popcorn bucket.
No, next one. Keep going. Next
like
one.
a
the third one.
flashlight, yo. This over here looking like a.
Oh my god, we got crazy.
No,
we are going
the third one,
crazy.
Dre.
We are going crazy.
Nah,
This
man.
one?
Yeah,
I'm not eating out no man's
one on the
underwear,
right.
fam.
Oh my lord! I'll take the crypto one with the dog. That's
This is
about
like
it.
McDonald's one.
Oh man, Superman, please don't be a bad movie.
Hey, listen, I got tickets to see it on Thursday, and then Big Boy IMAX 3D on Sunday. So
Yo, it would have been sick. It would have had the cape, like in the shape of a bowl or something. Like, come on.
the cape in the shape of a ball. He's not Spawn, dog.
No, it doesn't matter. Put like a
that would be
thing,
dope,
the cape
though.
with the
Yeah.
logo around it. You know,
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like
That
a
would've-
scoop,
Yeah,
bucket
yeah, like
that.
a bowl, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. All right. I had to just process this in my head real quick. Look, I was like, wow.
not this shit over here. Look at this shit.
You pass me the underwears.
It looked like a nose with two nostrils, bro. Like,
Yeah, it does. Just draw the eyes on the popcorn. Just get a Damn, we got.
I need a minute.
Steph
Grab
going
some
through it.
water. Grab some water.
Steph,
Yeah.
Oh my
too damn
God.
funny,
Oh
man.
my god. But yeah, that was great.
Nah, man, that's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
Like you think things like that is you now you're praying to God that they didn't ruin this movie, that this movie's not bad. Because it's like, yo, fam, I need you to connect the dots, yo.
Yeah.
Like underwear, eating out the underwears, really? That's the
Nah,
only
man.
thing you had? God damn, dude.
It's
That's
gonna
the
be
best you
popular
could
with.
do. The best you could do.
It's gonna be popular with some people.
Oh my
I don't think
God,
it's gonna
that's
do too well,
crazy.
man. Like I saw we saw the new trailer.
Uh-huh.
And
No, I don't watch so many trailers. So many trailers is too much. With these
No,
action movies.
we went to go see How to Train a Dragon. It popped up the new
Okay.
trailer, and I was like,
Mhm.
I'm not. This is not looking too good, man.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm having second thoughts now.
No, I gotta see it in theater. It's either I'm
Yeah.
gonna give it love in the theater or I'm gonna bash it in the theater.
See, you know what? This is what I'm. So that's how I know. I think you might bash it just because your take on the Suicide Squad, that one back in the day with the starfish and big starfish. How you didn't like that? I think
that
you
was
might kind of
horrific.
get. I think you might kind of get that. I mean, yeah, it's fine. You didn't like it.
The ending. So here's my thing. Suicide
Okay.
Squad, that movie. The ending to me with of all the bad guys on planet Earth. all the bad
Starro.
guys,
My man, they were like, "You go with Starro?"
Yeah, it was like that. The whole movie up to that was great. The whole movie, the fight scenes,
Yeah, I
everything
got
was fantastic.
you just
but
didn't
that-
like the bad guy. All right, fair
the
enough.
starfish.
Okay,
It's
fair
like,
enough.
we're gonna-
I'll give you a little more
in
credit.
at his eyes.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, you might get a little bit of that with the kaiju scene and stuff like that. But
Uh-huh.
I think it'll be good. I think what I'm hoping for, what I'm glad so far is that they haven't revealed who Ultraman is. I'm glad like people been good on the internet, not revealing who that character is, not revealing. There's 2 end credit scenes, FY, just so people know. Stay for both of them.
Okay.
And yeah, man, I think it's gonna be good. A lot of reviews that I've seen, this has a lot of heart. This is Superman we need. This is the movie that we need as in the world. You know, as the world today, bringing us together. So, you know, Corn Sweat seems like. I watched the live carpet from LA yesterday when they were just interviewing all the actors.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like Superman. He really does. He got a cool. He looks the face. You know, his messages, the way he was just talking, just wholehearted and everything. David Corn Sweat looks like he's gonna be good. And then of course my man Lex Luthor, he's gonna kill it. He's gonna crush it.
He's a good actor, man, but I just like,
Yeah,
he's Beast from from X-Men.
yeah. I mean, I like that. You know, it was weird. He was that as Beast. His character as Beast was weird, but
Yeah.
him as Lex Luthor looks dope, man. He looks the character.
I mean,
He
it's
really
right.
does.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like
Nicholas
right.
Holt. Nicholas Holt. Yeah.
It's like you could nowadays. You
Yeah.
can go either way with a Lex Luthor, and but I ain't gonna lie though, he's a great actor. So
Yeah.
I'm on board.
Yeah.
Comparing to the Lex, who wasn't as tall.
Was that Kevin Spacey? Was Spacey the
No,
last
no.
one?
No, the
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Now you see me, now you don't, guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Zack Snyder's
Jesse
Lex.
Eisenberg,
Oh boy,
Jesse Eisenberg.
great another
Eisenberg, right? Okay.
great actor, but you know, physically didn't fit the part, unfortunately. But another great actor. And he talked about that too. He said, yeah, he definitely made a mistake by choosing that role. He said that too. But yeah, like I said, man, Party J, I just wanted to have a great bad guy to fight.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all. Like at the end, like the biggest scene.
No
like,
hugging, right? Give me a good bad guy with some. We haven't had a good
Don't
comic.
talk me out of fighting. Don't talk me out of fighting. Yeah.
We haven't had a good comic book movie ending fighting battle in a while. So, you know, like we need a good little end battle fight scene, you know?
Right. So that's all.
Yeah.
That's all. But we're gonna see. But like I said, I'm definitely gonna see that in the theaters, y'all.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Cool.
All
right.
So Steph, and Jay, thank you so much, by the way,
Yes,
for the
sir.
number. From what I'm looking down before I let you go, I wanted to say that it looks like How to Train Your Dragon is gonna pass both these movies.
That's the last one here, 519 right now. So
Yeah, that's only 2 weeks.
I think that was our first. I don't know. Party J, what did you give the rating out of 10?
for me, my highest one was F1.
No, but what did you give How to Train a Dragon out of 10?
Oh, it was definitely a 9.
A 9. Oh wow, we almost had it. No, so
We almost had it. We all gave it a 10.
we all gave it a 10.
Yeah, we all gave it a 10. Yeah.
There was no mistakes. There was no reason.
Yeah, I mean,
to,
I
I
can't really. I mean, I can go 10 to be fair as well. I really can't think of anything. You know, it's hard to get perfect scores to be fair, but you know, I'll join the hype train. Go 10. There's nothing wrong with it. It was everything the animated movie was, just
So
live
that's
action.
our first 2012,
Great.
10 out of 10 movie.
I'll join it.
I think out of all the movies we all watched, that was the first,
Yeah,
that's the first
that was
movie.
it. That was it, man.
That was it.
Just like the animation. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
To the
Don't give me no
directors out
extra
there.
shit like Lilo and Stitch. That shit.
Yeah, but the numbers are speaking. I guess it ain't do that fucking bad.
Wait. Let me get. Listen, How to Train Your Dragon is only been out 1 week, and it was already half of that.
Yes, absolutely.
It's half of that.
Absolutely.
Give it another
Not.
2 weeks.
It's
It's
about
513 million right now.
Jesus
just about-
Christ.
No. 519. 519.
519. Give it another week or two. That's
That's
just
a
gonna
billion-dollar
surpass
movie.
Lilo and Stitch and Minecraft.
Wow.
absolutely.
You heard it
That's
here
hard.
first, guys.
Easily.
No, because there's so many other things that are coming out. So it might be
Nah,
hard.
nah.
He
And it
said you
depends,
heard
it
it
depends,
here-
it
heard it here
depends how long
first,
its
guys.
run is. It depends how long its
You're
run
right,
is.
Dirty's right.
If
Dirty's
it,
right.
if it, if it
It's
stays
gonna beat
until
those in 3 weeks. Watch.
if it stays into the theaters until August, it'll have a chance. But
Wait, Jay. It's 519
Yeah,
million
it's gonna
now.
stay.
What
Well, no,
chance
I mean-
doesn't it have?
I mean, you got the two. I mean, for sure, yeah. But I mean,
Huh.
breaking $1 billion, I think it's kind of hard now. Even for animated, I mean, Minecraft and Lilo and Stitch, they're almost there. I don't think they're gonna make it, but I
How to
don't
Train
know.
Your Dragon?
We'll see. We'll see.
So timing is everything, So
It's
like,
true,
so timing is everything. Like now the big competition is coming out.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
You got Fantastic Four and Superman. So now these kids gonna be like, oh shoots. Do I
It's like,
walk
I don't want to see the Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'll wait till it comes out on Disney Plus
Yeah,
or whatever
yeah.
it is,
Mhm.
or Hulu.
Kids are gonna be like, "Who's Superman?"
Yeah.
These new
Stop
kids
it.
nowadays. Who's
True.
Superman?
No, they're not saying that. Stop it.
They might say, look, they're gonna go in the theater, they're
Give-
gonna
give
look
me
around,
controls.
and they're gonna see all the popcorn heads, the little boxes. They're gonna say, Mommy,
Mm.
Daddy, I'm not eating out no pants.
Don't give me
We're
no
gonna
torso.
We're gonna see How to Train a Dragon. I'm not
Daddy,
eating out no pants.
Daddy,
No,
I don't
no
need
underwear.
underwears for the movie.
Yeah, nah, I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? But I think, and to be honest, overall,
Yeah.
before the fiscal year's up, I think all of these movies make $1 billion. I think they, even if it's 1.008, like they'll
Yeah,
make
yeah.
$1 billion. You know what I mean? 974 million, 950. Nah, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
They'll be fine. And they made their money 4 times over already. So
Mhm.
they're happy. They're happy, man.
And
But
these
I-
companies like, let's push for these last 25. Where can
Right.
we get these last 25 from? You
Yeah.
know?
Mm.
Let's
I
re-release
would.
it in the winter again, just to come out. Let's get it again. Just see people who didn't see it can see it again. Stuff like
Right.
that.
I would. I mean, this is
Oh,
a small
yeah.
move to make.
Yep.
And just to be, I guess, unfair, How to Train Your Dragons probably gonna have 2 more, and it's probably gonna be even crazier.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
might as well. I mean, it's got the sequels there ready to make.
Yeah,
Right.
there's
You
3.
know.
It's 3 in
Right.
total.
So
yeah, I can't.
The
wait,
White Dragon,
man. Right.
that bitch is bad.
That's gonna be. Yeah, that's gonna be.
The
The
bad.
White Knight Fury. The White Fury.
The
yeah.
White Knight,
oh yeah.
that bitch
Yeah.
is bad. Ooh,
Yeah.
They,
So
You
that's
think
gonna
this
be-
one? He's like, you think this one gonna get good? Oh, it's gonna get
Oh,
better.
they're gonna get
Yeah.
better.
I can't see it. It's just
3? 3 was amazing.
yeah.
Yeah, I love.
That's
I
what
love,
I said. DreamWorks did it right.
Mm.
Yeah.
Disney and what's the other one? Pixar should take a page out of their book.
Oh, they'll know now. They'll
Oh,
know
yeah.
now.
Oh, yep.
Oh yeah.
But
But
Yeah.
you act like Disney is suffering, bro. They
They're
are.
not suffering, but
Yeah.
still, like in terms of
It's like
in terms of ratings, they suck. Some of them.
men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
You said
What was the one
numbers-
before that? What you said?
No,
Women
men lie,
lie,
women
men
lie,
lie,
numbers
numbers
don't lie.
don't
Yeah.
Women lie?
No, it's just a song. He's just,
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
the numbers
Jay
don't
said
lie.
that.
Okay.
Jay said that.
All right.
This was funny. Respectfully, Steph. Respectfully.
I was like,
Respectfully.
Quote,
All right. So look,
right down
let's
with the
move
brown.
down with the brown.
down with the brown. So, Steph, what else we got cooking?
All right, so we're gonna talk about what are we currently watching. So there's so many things that are happening this week, and I know you guys have all watched different things. So I would like to start out with something I'm very excited for, and I have a little debut.
Oh, let's see it. We heard it before.
Uh-oh.
Shark Week, ladies and gentlemen. It is appearing this week on July 20th.
Put them on. Put them on. Put them on.
So every year, Andres buys me the special edition shark glasses. It's been
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is glass number 7.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 2025 edition.
Okay.
So this is the new edition, This is a tiger,
Oh, that's dope.
Oh,
leopard,
It's,
shark
yep.
here.
The brand is called Knockaround.
Knock around. So knock around if you hear sponsorship.
right. Might as well.
Money Talk is here for you. And look at all the beautiful detailing there.
I like
And
it.
this
I
is
like
knock
it.
around. Knock around. If you, I don't know if you can see it from the other side.
Nice.
Those are dope.
These
Tiger,
are,
you said a tiger shark?
I think these are the leopard.
Leopard shark. Okay.
Leopard shark. So here, I don't know if I can go back a little bit
Gotta
further.
put your hand
Knock
behind
around.
yourself.
Yeah.
There you go.
Knock
Okay.
around right there.
Sweet.
So I'm super excited for Shark Week. It's been a tradition to watch it every year, and I'm obsessed with sharks. Ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to be an oceanographer. And you know how many times that's happened, and your career changes. I think it still might be possible. I told Andres, I said someday we're gonna go to Africa, wherever, we're gonna go shark cage. It's gonna do it. Doesn't matter.
You don't gotta go far. They had sharks right over there by Far Rockaway and Jones Beach.
Yeah. Go that way.
Far
Yeah.
Rockaway sharks.
Yeah.
And
So
then
look here, guys. Look,
Good ones.
they got
I
all
ain't
different ones. Look,
good ones.
2021.
I'ma stay with the more.
They're right around the
ones
corner.
in
You
a
ain't
cage.
gotta go
Nah,
across.
I'm good.
Look, Steph. You got
I
them all here.
have like 6 of these glasses. I have this
Yeah, we got
one. I have the orange one.
2021.
So,
22.
but for the last
I think
couple
beaches
of
were
years-
closed. Beaches were closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
But
It was almost like a real life Jaws movie. Like, we can't close the beaches. It's 4th of July week.
weekend.
We're like, no, we gotta stay open.
No,
We're gonna lose so
no,
much money.
no, thank you.
It's like,
For
nah,
some
we're
reason,
good.
I just hear Deborah Cox's voice. How did they get there?
Deborah Cox.
Sharks is not supposed to be there. It's like, yo,
Oh, I
how you
can't.
letting these sharks through, yo? Like,
That's
really?
crazy.
Nah, it's
But-
getting out of hand. It's
Those are
getting out of
cool.
hand.
Those are cool. I like them.
Yeah, those are dope.
Cool, right? And then
Yeah, I
another
like
shark thing is Jaws at 50. So Jaws is celebrating the 50th
Oh,
anniversary.
it's on
So
sale right now too.
So the documentary for this will be debuting on Disney. So
Oh yeah.
National
watch
Geographic is
that.
going deep and down and is going a deep dive into the documentary of the development of Jaws at 50 years later. So Steven Spielberg, who did that, I mean, it's going to be a very
And
spectacular.
we kicked off today with a documentary competition show on Netflix called, what is it? All Shark?
All Sharks.
All Sharks. It's basically, the competition is 4 teams, sets of 2s. They have to go into like 6 different areas around the world, and they have to
Okay.
go photograph different types of different sharks, and each one has different points. Has like
Point
the
scale.
Point system.
yeah, the rarer the shark, the more points you get.
Mhm.
And then
That's dope.
yeah, so after every island, one team gets eliminated. Whoever has the lowest score.
Yeah.
That was
What,
pretty cool.
It was
on
pretty
Netflix.
dope. It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix.
Bookmark.
Oh, okay.
So if you're in love
We were
with
like, today,
sharks,
we're like, oh, we watched it
if-
before we started recording. We're like, oh,
I
this is good.
mean, if you're obsessed with
good.
sharks like me, please go check that out. Go look at any Shark Week footage documentary. I know my sharks. I mean, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed.
When
but-
Dre and I went to Universal Studios and we saw that old the old Jaws
Oh,
scene.
mechanical jaws, yeah.
oh, I loved it.
Oh, that's
He's like,
pretty cool.
did this really scare us? I was like, when we were younger, I was like, yeah. I was like,
Yeah,
but,
me?
yeah, and that was like, that's still like one of their number one attractions. That tour around in the cart around the park, and when people go to that Jaws, that where they originally shot that scene in the movie right there in Universal Studios is amazing. Oh my god.
Yeah, it goes back and
Yeah.
it goes into a documentary, and I'm pretty sure it's one to watch. So guys, if you have a chance, it will be on National Geographic and Disney Channel.
Oh yeah.
Not, Disney Plus to go and check that out.
Yeah, I remember-
July 11th, I believe.
Yeah.
I went to Mystic Aquarium in Connecticut, and I was able to touch like one of the little baby sharks and stuff like that. It was pretty dope and cool. But sharks are great. I love them. If you have a chance, you could also probably watch those Sharknado movies on Sci-Fi.
I'm
on-
tempted. I'm tempted to watch.
No,
it.
on the first episode, they said that manta rays are part shark. They're part of
Oh,
the shark
shoot.
family.
Okay.
And if one of them was able to photograph one of the manta rays, is to get like double the points, or whatever. And they got like an oceanic ray. Was it oceanic ray? Oceanic ray stuff.
Yeah, Oceanic Ray.
And it was
It's-
like the
It's
one
it's
like a big
mimic-
black and blue. Oh my god, it was huge.
It has the same detailing
Ray.
as a killer whale. It has the
That's
same
pretty dope.
coloring and detailing of a killer whale. So
Very
it's really
cool.
cool. It's very
Very
cool.
cool.
Geeking out, but yes, guys, I'm super excited. Super excited for
Okay,
Shark
so Shark Week. King Karim, what you been watching?
I mean, well, last, I'm on Stars right now. Stars
Okay.
is yeah. So I finished with Power, and then BMF is going right now. I mean, I love shows like everybody says, oh, it's another hood show or whatever, but I just love the fact that it was based on a true story about these two guys, these two brothers from Detroit, and Hadim,
what are you talking about? What show?
it's called BMF.
Okay.
Yeah.
The executive produced by 50 Cent, right?
Yeah, executive produced by 50 Cent, and it's about these two brothers who had this big drug kingpin that took over, like I guess we could say the 80s and 90s, and
Yeah.
and then eventually they got caught, but the show is like is based on them, but they added their own stuff to it, they even tell you in the beginning, like now, some of this stuff may have actually happened. Like, I mean, when they start the show, so that's it. Nothing else right now. As far as like, I gotta go home and watch this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I have to catch up on The Simpsons. I heard Marge died.
That's who died?
No, it didn't. The
one of those cliffhanger things.
Yeah, like a flash to the future kind of episode.
Right.
But,
got you.
So I gotta catch up on my regulars. Family Guy I have to catch up on. Simpsons we gotta catch up on.
I haven't watched
Simpsons
in so
been
long.
on for 30 years.
Yeah.
And they predicted a lot of stuff that's happening.
30 plus years, yo. That's crazy.
The writers got to be up there. Yeah.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I stopped watching The Simpsons a long time ago. I just said I'm good, but respect
it's one of
to
those
the
shows.
Simpsons
It's like,
franchise.
yeah,
That's a franchise, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's one of those shows. Like if it's on and I'm randomly bored, I'll just put it on and watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Family Guy's another really good show. Was that year 13 or 15 or something?
They're up there. Yeah.
Just
and they keep it. And I love the fact that they don't. Well, at one time they got canceled, and then since the Cartoon Network had brought them back, they've been going hard, bro. They don't hold back on the punches on
nobody.
They don't hold back on nobody. They don't hold back on nobody. Nobody gets a pass on Family Guy.
Yeah, McFarlane's a beast, man.
Yeah,
McFarlane's a beast. Let's see here. Dirty, what you been watching?
I'm sorry, it's eating ice.
Trying to stay cool. I got you. It's good. It's all
good. Squid Games. We just finished watching Squid Games.
Squid Games. Okay.
Yo.
Did you know Squid Games, by the way, I don't mean to interrupt you like that, Dirty, is the most watched show on Netflix?
Yes, it is.
And the one show that wasn't advertised at all.
Right.
So it was one of those hidden gems that it just became
Chinese
popular.
Food, right?
Like what?
Like Chinese food. Yeah.
Korean.
Or Korean food. Like they don't do commercials.
Cancel.
And yet we'd be like, yo, let's go to that Korean spot or that Chinese spot.
Yo,
How do we do that? How does that happen all the time with no commercials, yo?
Hey, sometimes you just need word of mouth,
Word of mouth
comes out.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And the way it ended.
I was gonna say, how do you feel about that ending? That cliffhanger.
I'm not mad about it.
First, I thought it was just a rumor. They're gonna recreate it for American version. I was like, and then when you see it in the U.S. at the end, where it spins off in the end, we're like,
I was like,
with Kate Blanchett, we're like, oh, it makes sense now.
Yeah.
So bitch slapped that.
So now, like, I'm kind of happy now because I don't want them to recreate it. There's gonna be like a whole different entire story.
That's what I'm saying. I wonder if they're gonna go like a Saw direction. You know what I'm saying? Because those games are like deadly and stuff.
And the American version is gonna be darker. It's gonna be a lot darker.
I think we're gonna be like, all right, we're gonna step this up a little notch. Like how we always do. We gotta do it crazy. We gotta do over the top something. So, but I hope if they're gonna, if they're gonna do it American now, they keep the core asset of the show, but still make it our own thing now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. Jay, what have you been watching?
So I've been just on a movie kick. So the last two movies I've seen recently are Old Guard 2. It's the sequel to the one movie that came out in 2020 with Charlize Theron. Just came out this past week. Stars Uma Thurman. It's a great movie. It's cool. It's just as good as the first one.
I got mixed reviews. I think.
You know what it was? It kind of a cliffhanger ending that I don't know if I wanted or needed, but just seeing,
I agree.
Seeing
Yeah.
Uma Thurman back with a katana, like just seeing her fight, that whole little fight end scene with her and
I was
Charlize
like,
Theron.
yeah.
I was like, kill
Yes.
Bill. I was
Yes.
like, give me more. So
Kill
to see
Bill
her
all
back
day.
see her back with a katana in the fight scene. It was like, yes, I need this. I need to see more. So I wasn't mad. Did I know there was gonna be a third part? No. Did I want it? Not really, but I'm gonna take it now. So I just hope now that it doesn't get like the third story. Spoiler alert: the Chinese chick comes back. They finally unearth her from the water after 500 years of constantly drowning every day.
Right.
But
crazy.
Wild. That's
Crazy.
insane.
That first. When I saw the ending to the first movie like that, I was like, yo, that's crazy.
And you know what's cool about this movie too? I like how they intertwined that end credit scene back in the beginning part. Like they just threw it kind of back in. I was like, oh, that was pretty dope. How they added the end credit scene. I mean, it's good. If you like the first one, watch the second one. It was good.
Yeah, watch the second one. Yeah,
it's cool. It's a little more quirky, but it was still good. And then Heads of State, John Cena, Idris Elba. Let me tell you this right now. Watch out for that comedy duo because they are amazing together.
It's on Prime already.
Yo, they are amazing. It's just the back and forth that they did in the Suicide Squad when they were just back and forth trying to see who's better and everything. It's like that with the Predators now. One's USA, one's Brit, and they just constantly a lot of jokes, a lot of them good ones, some of them okay ones, but man, that movie was funny, great action. And it might be one of my top action comedy of the year so far.
Whoa!
It had me down. I was watching it during work, but I there was time I was just watching it for 30 minutes. I was like, oh shit, I gotta go back. But it was good. It's a good action comedy. Priyanka Chopra, total badass. It was funny in some scenes
too, man.
It was hilarious. There was some fight scenes toward the end of that movie where you could clearly spot the body double. And I was like, it was wild. It was like total discoloration a little bit. Their hair was the same, but I was like, this is where the movie gets a little points off because it's not a big theater. But man, no, it was good. It's a good action comedy. It's one of the, I can't. They're Idris and John Cena. Anytime they're in movies together now, they're gonna be a good solid duo. Yeah,
I think I might have to go.
Nah, watch it. Yeah,
I love
great.
Idris.
It's great.
John Cena has been on a roll, bro. Like,
Peacemaker's coming out. Oh my god, August, end of August.
Which was
Peacemaker.
Oh yeah. His acting chops are getting better per movie. Like he's becoming he's solid. He's not a actor. I gotta go see him like The Rock did when he first came out. Like when The Rock first came out, people were like, yo, we gotta watch The Rock movies all the time. Then The Rock started putting on movies. They were like, yo, these are kind of like doggish.
Yeah.
Where John Cena's like, yeah, he's a funny dude, and he plays the American type president that he plays right here. Hilarious. Little callbacks to what we currently have now, or just in general as a actor turned. Just think of like if Arnold Schwarzenegger became a president. That's pretty much what it is. He's an action star in all these action movies, and he's the president now, which is kind of wild, but it's a great movie. I definitely recommend watching it.
It ain't that wild.
His range.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
His range has come a long way. His range, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And he's funny, man. He is funny. He's funny.
I'm glad to see that, man.
Don't sleep on John Cena.
I'm not just caught up on some old movies. Caught up on an old movie, Heretic from 2024. With Hugh Grant, good eerie movie, and then I finally came around to watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which was amazing. Nothing else I can say about that movie.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah, Brad Pitt, Quentin Tarantino, Leo.
Oh, you never seen it?
Oh, no. First time I saw it. I saw it last week. Right, yeah, it was
fucking good.
Yeah, it was dope.
So fucking good.
Yeah, it was
Part two is gonna be in the works soon too.
Yeah,
they're gonna the spin-off.
I think
it's a spin-off.
A spin-off, but I just call it part two at this point. But they're gonna follow Brad. They're following Brad Pitt.
Yeah. The stuntman character. Yep.
Yeah.
But
I mean, either way, man. Yeah.
I don't think Quentin's directing it, but I think he's gonna have a hand in writing it and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the next movie he's directing hasn't been released or titled yet, which is his last directorial film. So this one, so I'll probably just have a hand in writing stuff now here and there. But yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Amazing movie. And that's about it. Yeah, not so much. Just movie diving in.
Okay.
I think I
So-
just wanted to mention like just two more things.
Uh-huh.
Straw with Taraji P. Henderson. It's been buzzing on
Nothing.
Netflix, and it's
Oscar
been
buzz, actually.
it's like Oscar buzz worthy.
Oscar
Wow.
buzz.
So
yeah.
I mean, if you
Might
guys,
get an Emmy. Probably get an Emmy for that too.
yeah,
Right?
I
Buzz
mean,
too. Yeah.
it was a lot of buzz, a lot of
Mhm.
buzz. So if you guys
I
have an
guess-
opportunity to go see Straw on Netflix, please go have an opportunity. It's a gripping story. It's
Movie or series?
movie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
You
great
seen
movie.
it, Ern?
No, I didn't get a chance to see it yet. I'm
Okay,
actually that's on my list for this week.
Yeah, same. I got a whole bunch of things. I'm just jotted down to catch it sometime.
Yeah, exactly. But they cannot. They couldn't. They came out. Was it Steph 2 weeks ago now? I
It
think-
was 2 weeks ago, and it's a movie by Tyler Perry, and you
Right.
know Tyler Perry don't miss. I mean, he has
Madea.
been-
No. Don't say that.
I mean,
Tyler
he's
Perry's
missed a couple
before.
times,
You're right.
but
Tyler Perry.
but I will not see Tyler Perry. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
wait,
Listen,
wait,
those-
now, wait. We want him to be on the show, but we ain't gonna lie to him. Tyler, he missed
No,
a
I
few.
lie to him. For him to be on the show, I lie to
man,
him.
freak that.
Yes.
I love Tyler Perry for what he's become. If you didn't know about Tyler Perry, just a quick, some of his shows has been like on the most on the air for like black television shows. It's been on the air for like over 15 years. You know what I mean? Not a lot of black shows has been, if you notice, been on the air for like 15 to 20 years. You know, and he's got like a couple of them. You know what I mean? So shout out to Tyler Perry, but some of those movies within the past before this one, like about prior to 4 or 5 years, I was like, man,
The
Tyler,
Madea
what is
movies.
you
The Madea
doing?
movies.
What is you doing?
But
that's my guy, though, man.
Madea movies are always just good, entertaining to
They're
put on
just
TV.
good,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
good old fun. Like
Yeah.
It's good. It's
good
I
old-
put
There
them
it is.
on to have a laugh, and that's it. I
Yes.
don't go in there
Right.
to rate it or judge it. I go in there
yeah,
to
just
laugh.
go in there have a good time, man.
That's
That's it. That's
Yeah,
all you have to
definitely.
do.
Like good old fun. But
Yeah.
but it's I'm just glad that Taraji is getting recognized. Like she was already Oscar nominated, you know, like 10
She'll get one.
back, but
She'll get one.
I got one.
yeah, people forget about that little tidbit, I guess.
Does she
Weird.
get Benjamin Button, the Oscar? Or
Oscar nominated. She was
Oscar
nominated.
She was
nominated.
nominated. She didn't win though.
She'll get there. She'll get there.
But
Yeah.
trust, bro.
She
This
was,
one,
she was a comedy, right? She was a comedy actress, like originally, right?
No.
Wasn't she? No, she was.
No.
No, she was always really. I
Really?
mean, she dove
did a couple of
into
those
comedy.
movies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Always drama for the most part.
Yeah, okay,
You know what I
okay.
mean, that was her drama. That was her genre.
And Sherry Shepherd,
yeah, man.
another great one on there.
Mhm.
And it says, and
Mm.
shout out to, oh my God, this gorgeous young lady. I forgot her name. I'm gonna be so mad at myself because her name was at the tip of my tongue. She was married to the basketball Iman Shumpert. Jesus Christ.
Tiana Taylor.
Tatiana Taylor.
She was so fucking good in Straw. She was
My
so
man,
fucking good.
my man Sinbad in this too.
Sinbad was in
Mm.
it.
What?
I mean, there's a lot of players in it. Sherry Shepherd. I mean, they were amazing.
All right, when's the last time Sinbad's been in a movie?
A minute.
It's been a while.
Wow.
A minute. Ever since his stroke, it's been a minute. But I'm
I
telling you,
forgot he had
guys,
health issues. That's right.
and remember, if you guys have a chance, go see it, go watch it. It was fucking good. It was good.
Okay.
It was good.
Okay.
Sold.
Before we go into the movies, what I've been watching, people, I don't know what a lot of people, I ain't gonna say a lot of people forgot. I didn't. The Bear, season 4, another sensational season.
I'm catching
man.
up on that. I caught up on that. I'm on season
Okay.
3 with my son. So we're season 3, episode 5. That's where we're at.
Like these actors, man, when you talk about like intensity of acting, like boy, they got it, man. Jeremy Allen White, Ebon Moss, Ayo Idaberi, like they got that intensity. If y'all didn't know, Jeremy Allen White, he's the main actor. He's won like back-to-back Emmys, you know, for best actor. That dude is legit.
And who would have known from seeing him on Shameless too? Which is
Shameless,
crazy.
right?
Bingo.
Yeah.
Bingo.
I mean, to
Well,
be fair,
you know what?
fair, his lip was great in Shameless. I ain't gonna lie.
Absolutely.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna take that back for sure. He was like
I've only seen like 3 or 4 episodes in Shameless, but I just remember him being on it.
I remember
Yeah.
me and Ern had a discussion before. I stopped watching it halfway through because I said it got boring, and he said, "Nah, you crazy?" So
You need to knock it out, y'all. You need to see
from what
the
I saw from
rise,
the up, it was good.
I gotta get back into it
Yeah.
then.
There's a
the
lot.
rise
It was
and
9
fall
seasons.
of that family.
Right, it was
9
9?
seasons, I believe.
9
Yeah, 8 or
seasons.
9.
Yeah.
The rise and fall of that family. it's bad in a good way. It's funny in a great way, and then at times it's sad, and you be like, damn. And then they touch on a lot of topics like real life.
But yo,
things.
my man Frank has the nickname El Gran Cañón. That's his nickname. Do you want to know why his nickname is El Gran Cañón?
I'm curious.
Because he was able to shove 12 blocks. It was 12 blocks of cocaine up his rectum.
Oh my god!
And sneak him across the border.
El Gran Cañón.
They call him El Gran Cañón because he was 12 up there. He only had a report. He only reported. They only told him to steal 11. So we're going for that. So the 12th when he hit, you see him at the end of the episode. You see him in the bathroom and he finally takes it out. It's like, I got the last one for himself. So that's one of the most hilarious things I remember of that movie. His name El Gran Cañón.
Unbelievable, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't know if y'all know, he won I think he won 3.
Yeah.
For Shameless.
Yeah. That show won a lot. That show won a lot. Yeah. That show won a lot.
Yeah.
And,
that show was hot back. That show was hot back.
I think it was around the same time Nip Tuck, wasn't it? Around the same time. Or was it a little bit before?
No, a little bit not. Shameless was a little bit after.
Yeah,
a little bit after. But Nip Tuck was finishing, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Every time I think of William Macy, it reminds me of Fargo.
Yeah.
Right. Another great show. Yeah. Another great show people forget about too. It's on it got like three seasons so far of Fargo and different stories.
Yeah.
But check that out too, folks. Like that's another good show.
Nip Tuck was 03 to 010, and then Shameless was 11 to 21.
Ah, okay. So
literally right after.
Literally right after.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so before we start, one more show I've been watching too is Poker Face, with Natasha Lyonne. She was on Orange Is the New Black. And if you've been living under a rock and if you don't know what Orange Is the New Black is, then wow, you don't watch television at all or anything. You know what I mean? But last episode is next week. Oh no, this week coming up. Another cool show. It's about a woman who could tell that you're lying, like straight up and down. She could literally, as soon as you speak, she could tell when you're lying or telling the truth. A lot of people it's season 3, but it's getting up there. Season 2. But I suggest you check it out. See what you think about it. But I like it a lot.
I just want to add
it sounds like a remake of something.
Yeah. We might never talk about it, but the buzz around the workplace is Love Island. Everybody's watching Love Island.
Oh my god!
Right?
My sister loves all those shows.
It's I'm not joking. Like, I'm talking about from older, from all different ages, from in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever's going on in this show. I know that there's some controversy about one of the characters.
That's what I want to know about y'all. I want to know.
There's something out there. She had said some racial slurs or whatever.
No. This is what I want. I just want to know. As she said the N-word and she's Puerto Rican. As me with all my friends Puerto Ricans, we say it all the time too. So I don't know. I don't know if it's just a thing where it's like Hollywood's like, nah, only black people can say it. Even though you're Puerto Rican, even though 1/3 of your blood comes from Africa. Y'all excommunicated. I'm not gonna say to the black. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say willingly to some black person I don't know, respectfully, But if you're boys and friends and I drop it, I mean, I'll expect you to be just cool.
Tick her off.
Yeah. So it's like I just want to know what y'all guys ever thought about that.
We'll put the bounty on her.
But I thought it was just they were just trying to come after, but I don't know.
Well, me personally, I don't say the word anymore
because
you don't know who's getting offended now. So
like,
even though we all grew up in Queens and the hood and stuff like that, but like, I try not to say it. When I see my homeboys, like, yo, what's up?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Around the group, around your friends and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But like everyday use is out of my vocabulary.
What?
Well, besides the controversy of her, I mean, they're still buzzing about the show. Like the show is like.
Well, apparently, like I don't watch it, but then there was another girl that was more raunchier than her that she's still on the show. They should have.
Is that Huda?
No, somebody else. It wasn't a Huda.
That mess.
Her name is Huda.
Yeah, HOTA, like Hoda. Jota, like in Spanish.
Who that hoe? That's how you say it correctly. Who that hoe?
Huda.
Was she black, Spanish, white?
No,
What is
she's
she?
like Persian, something like that.
Persian?
Yeah, she's a mix.
That's funny. That's
He's
hard.
just laughing in the background like, honey,
If you ain't down with the brown.
Yeah, she's
Right.
brown.
I don't watch it. I don't watch it. But I just hear everybody.
Oh yeah, I see
Yeah.
this shit. I'll pass by, I'm like, what's this room watching? I'll just be there, like, what's going on now? Like TikTok and all that stuff, and you'll catch me doom scrolling through like 5 or 6 parts just to see what the hell is going on. But
Yeah, but there's like a whole bunch of seasons because I was like, yo, what network is this on? I went on Hulu. I went on Netflix, on Peacock.
It's on Peacock. Oh, okay.
But it's like
Love
7
Island.
seasons. But it's like 7 seasons. Each season is like a different place around the world. But this one just happened to take place in USA.
Oh wow!
It was Love Island, USA.
Yeah, I had a couple of friends just telling me about that. Yeah, they told me like, yo, look, man, I gotta talk to you later, man. Like the show's about to come on. I was like, what show is that? Love Island. I was like, what's that?
And
Like,
go back
I heard about it yesterday.
I want to go back to what Ernst saying about that show about the one is a lie detector. You ever saw the show Lie to Me with Tim Roth?
Tim
great
Roth.
show.
Yo,
Great show.
No, is it good?
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
it's the best shows on
watch
TV,
Bro.
He's the one that
It's done.
Yeah, he's the one that can always detect that.
Yeah.
Whenever anybody's lying.
Damn, only 3
Those
seasons now? Only 3
So good.
seasons. That's crazy.
Roth, Kelly Williams,
I gotta check it
Billy
out.
McFarlane,
Well, he was
Monica
expensive.
Raymond.
It's Tim Roth. He's a big expensive actor too.
Yeah.
So they probably only got it for a
Okay.
limited series.
Okay.
No, I think it got canceled, but
Really?
I think it had like it had 3 seasons.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
No.
It had 3 seasons. Yep, and it was like so
It
effing
was
good,
so good. So good.
so good.
Damn, I can't believe they canceled it. That's pretty wild. So
What network
I'm
was that
looking-
on?
Fox.
I was on Fox back in the
Oh,
day.
it was on
Yeah,
Fox?
Yeah.
yeah. It came out 2009. So
Yeah,
like
yep.
so
It's
that
funny,
show
I'm
was fucking amazing. One of
Yeah,
my
and I'm
favorite
looking
shows.
at it. Yeah, I'm looking at it, and they gave first season had 13 episodes. The second season had 20.
21
It had-
probably.
Yeah, that was during that time we had each season was like 20 something.
Yeah, like they you do the
Right,
first season
yeah.
little, and if you bang it out, they'll give
Yeah,
you-
there's like a
they'll double it
pilot
up.
season. Like a
Yeah,
pilot
Right,
season.
right. Well, hold on. Wasn't that during the writer's block? The first writer's block in 09, 2010?
Could
No,
be.
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't remember.
I'm gonna
Because the
check.
last
I'm
one
gonna
was-
check. I'll get
yeah,
back to y'all.
Yeah.
But I gotta check that out. But yeah, the Poker Face is a good show. So I'll definitely I mean, hopefully you guys definitely get a chance to look at it and see what's what, man. But again, we've talked about this before in our meetings. There's so many shows.
Too
y'all.
many.
There's too many shows. There's a lot of movies that I haven't seen
Yeah.
on Netflix, Hulu that's so good that I've heard that's so good. It's just too
Yeah.
much.
See, I'm also
Too
in the
much.
camp. I'm also in the camp of is like I wish the reason why there's a lot of shows that I don't mind watching, but
Mhm.
I feel like giving it to me all straight out the rip makes me want to watch it so less. Because people like binged it, watched the whole thing for 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm good. Like I said, like when Marvel gave me like Daredevil week to week episodes after this podcast, I was boom watching it. I just feel for me personally, I feel like if you're gonna drop episodes, drop them like drop two, like every 2 weeks, something like that. Give it to me like that, then I'll probably watch it a little bit more. But I think streaming in general just got so over conflated with different types of shows. Everyone's like, you gotta watch this, you gotta watch this, you gotta watch this. I'm like, okay, yeah, don't forget about it. Then I won't forget about that one, so I'll just never watch it in general. So that's why it's hard for me to watch shows now. It's but
No, I agree with you 100%, man.
yeah.
But every 2 episodes, it'll get you locked in. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
good. I only got to watch 2. I ain't
Exactly.
worried about the whole thing is out. Yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, but again, there's just too many shows, yo.
Yeah.
But we'll let the people know moving forward. What shows that we really locked into overall. Down the line, and again, August got shows coming out. And you know how it is. Time is moving so damn fast. September gonna be around the corner in 2 seconds.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? With our fall shows and etc. So, but let's go from week to week. Steph, again, let them know before we go into the meat of the order, where they can find us, where they can holler at us at live and all that good stuff.
Absolutely. So you guys, we're here on this platform Restream, and we are here live. Look, coming second and right here. I was like, where we at? So you can find us on YouTube. You can find us on IG, on Threads. You can find us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Again, if you guys want to hit us up, you can definitely hit us up on IG. Send us a message. Hit us up so that you guys can collaborate on the show. If you guys are interested, anybody, if you're a movie buff, or if you're a videographer, photographer, you're a cinematographer, everybody, come. We welcome you to come on because we would love to come and talk to you about different shows and everything. So come on, let us know.
Come through. So now let's get into it. Steph, what's the first big movie we about to talk about?
Oh shit! So we're talking about Jurassic Park Rebirth. So as Jay mentioned at the top of the hour, we're talking about box office numbers. Now we're gonna go talk about Jurassic Park. So can we go back to our panel? Do you have our panel? Do you have it available and ready?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yes.
Keep
So
talking.
while he's looking for that panel, I want to hear your opinions on Jurassic Park. So let's go. Let's deep dive in real quick.
I'm trying to watch it after this tonight. Let me see.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Well, you guys go ahead. You guys go ahead. I'll mute you. No, I'm joking.
So what are we talking about in Jurassic Rebirth? So this is the installment, I think, number seven, right? So for this, excuse me,
the restart to the restart.
The restart to the restart, right? So with this one, now we're looking at a different director. Here's the director, Gareth Edwards. So we're basing it on something that's supposed to be a remake to the remake, right? So we're going back to the beginning, to the original island, right? So now on this original island, they doing some shady shit they're not supposed to be doing. So at the end of the movie, there's a reveal. There's a short reveal in the beginning, and then there's a reveal at the end. So my take on it was that they had some mimicking scenes from different parts from the movie, which were recognizable. And there's always that one character we always want them to die early. And that was Martin, right? That was the Rupert friend.
Yeah. Don't be spoiling it, though. He's seeing it tonight.
No, you good.
I'm just saying.
You know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. Rupert friend. So my man, he needed to die. And Adrian was the most happiest person when he did die. And how he died, it just went down. But again, we're going back and thinking about how can this movie be any better. So what is your take on this movie, guys?
Steph, so you said you got your epic death scene in Jurassic Park Rebirth.
I got my epic death scene.
Okay.
You got your water scenes. Multiple.
Okay.
So I think one of the focuses on here is just trying to re-navigate how do we revisit Jurassic Park, right? So you're always going to want to see a T-Rex, right? That's always one of the requirements in any Jurassic Park movie. And when we were given the T-Rex, they came in with different surprises and stuff like that. But the T-Rex, I thought the scene was good. It had me
like a locust, Jay.
It was like, yeah.
That's a scene from the book.
Yeah, it's exact. So the whole thing that they were talking about in Michael Crichton, when he was writing in his book, in his original book, they were really focusing on this float on the boat that they were talking about. So that was like one of the part of the scenes that they were talking about, and they reintroduced it into this movie. So
cool scene.
I mean, yeah. So I enjoyed the scene. It was a great scene. I mean, the kids and I, we enjoyed it. But again, thinking about going back from the beginning. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 51%. IMDb gave it a 6.3. You know, so it's about who you like.
Yeah,
and Scarlett is out there. She looked great, and everybody else in these characters. I mean, Jonathan Bailey. Luna Blaze. We have Eric Streen. I mean, there were so many great characters in this movie, so it's kind of hard to not like it. So I mean, it's really on your take.
According to that highest rating list, I think I'm probably going to win that category because I'm pretty sure Formula One was higher rated than all the Jurassic Park guesses.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I won that one.
So let's see. What was our ratings for this? So highest rating we put for was, we all picked Jurassic Park.
Except for me, which I know Formula One is better.
Shit.
Formula One got like a 7.8 or something like that. So.
7.9. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. So winner, chicken dinner for Jay.
The only one I have to worry about is maybe Superman. That's about it. That's about it.
Well, so far so good. It's one for you. 1 point for you, man.
One for the good guys.
I mean, and when I think about it now, when you talk about highest rated, I should have agreed with you and went with Formula One. Just because it's more dramatic overall, you know what I mean? And
that's the reason why it's really exactly why I went with it.
Yeah.
Better story overall, more cohesive. That's what I used to describe it. Whereas, thinking of I think we kind of almost confused a little bit, making the most money with the highest rating. So we probably I think that's probably what you guys kind of thought.
I agree.
Just kind of go that way, but I kind of wish the deaths were a little bit better in Jurassic, and then in this Jurassic World movie.
How so?
I don't know. I felt they were cool. Some of them are cool, but they could have been better. Like the ones like the waterfall one was cool. No, the worst one was the beach one. The beach one was stupid.
Oh yeah.
That was stupid.
So Jay, you didn't get your epic death scene.
I wanted them to be better. Like they brought that cool horror element with the dinosaurs. I was like, I bet we're gonna get them. Like they could have did some cool shit with the boat. There's one point where the boat was falling on the side. I was telling my boy they should have had it when it was falling on the side. One dinosaur hit that back and have a human fly off and just somebody get caught midair and stuff like that. Like give me some crazy ish, you know?
Or just go straight down, right into the mouth, bang.
Yeah. Like you'll see the water scene when they're on the boats. It was a pretty dope scene.
Yeah, it was a great scene.
What about you, Aaron?
Me, I didn't see it yet.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see
it has
it yet
a lot
either.
of cool scenes, very cool scenes. Wish the deaths were a little bit better. Family was annoying as F. I wanted them all to die.
Oh my god, I wanted them all done.
I wanted the boyfriend to die. I wanted the
boyfriend to die.
He should have died a lot.
He should have died first.
Oh my lord, this family. I was like, you know, someone perfect described this movie as they have a script of a family encountering the dinosaurs, and then this research team encountering the dinosaurs, and they said, let's just put them together and make a movie, and that's what happened.
That's basic.
You know, I mean, it was great. I loved it. I watched it. The movie was visually awesome.
Visually,
cool
it was amazing.
Callback stuff like, you know, when the
they recreated like 3 or 4 scenes.
Yeah, you know, it was cool, very cool. You know, it gave me what Jurassic Park knows what it's doing. Give me the scenes I want to see. Give me the things I want to know. You know, and that's about it. It's gonna make its money. It was a good movie. I didn't leave the theater saying this movie sucks. I just went, I wish it was a little bit better. But it was a great action movie. Cool dinosaurs. You know, I liked it. I liked.
So how about this aspect? When you guys go see these big movies, do you watch them regular format, 3D, RPX, IMAX?
So this is one movie where I probably wish So I'm doing the same thing with Superman. I'm learning from a Jurassic Park mistake because I feel like I watched it in a regular theater, but if I would have watched it in IMAX 3D, like I'm gonna do Superman, I feel like I'm gonna be like, yeah, that shit was insane. It probably would have jumped it up a few notches for me. Like at least now that I know, like these summer blockbuster movies, I know now I gotta see these things in big screen.
Pay the extra money.
Talking about like screens and movie theaters. King Karim sent me a thing about a new format called Screen X.
Yeah, Screen X.
And it's 3 screens.
Oh, the side ones. They give you the whole thing.
It gives you like a panorama of like the whole movie. Like
that's what we showed it with the Netflix, the Matrix thing, which was pretty cool. They had a thing that was dope. But
I would check it out on that.
The 4DX is becoming more popular now.
Yeah,
so,
40.
So they have one in.
How is that different from RBX? Is that
because it has the moving chairs?
RPX is sound, just sound only.
It's just sound only, not with the moving mental.
It's more surround sound.
Moving chairs, you get the water.
Yeah, 4DX, you're like on a roller coaster. It's like basically the movie is like on a Universal Studio ride.
Yeah,
it has water, it has smoke, it has heat.
For 2 hours?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine I can't be in the. Imagine you're on that boat scene, like trying to watch that.
I can't fucking drink my Coke. I can't eat no popcorn. Fuck out of here.
Imagine I need that big dinosaur foot.
Exactly.
No, thank you.
Yeah. So
I'm already suffering on those rides, and they're like 8 movies, like 8
What about
minutes.
you? Are you putting extra bread for those tickets, or you just want to see it regular?
Nah, regular.
So
no 3D glasses, no IMAX.
It's not that serious.
Local movie
yes, it is.
Thursday, $8.
How much is it? How much is it, including the regular? How much is? Let's say it's a regular night.
A regular night. That's gotta be $30.
Friday,
$27.
For me,
So
solo local
$22.
theater, it's $20.
$20 plus the glasses is what?
Well, no. If I'm going to local theaters, regular schmegular screen. So it's a ticket for $8, and I'll get the $12 combo, which is like popcorn and a candy.
You got it all planned out.
So what about
That's
You gotta get this shit planned out.
And then for the IMAX 3D, 2 tickets cost me $65.
2 tickets, $65. IMAX 3D.
I'm saying my mom was like, I want to see that. I was like, all right, we're gonna see it. We're gonna see that. We're gonna see it nice.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna get the tickets, but you're gonna buy me my popcorn bucket. Is what
Damn
I
right. You like this the whole fucking time.
Yeah, Ma, you got my popcorn.
Man, hold my popcorn.
Yo, man, let me get those shorts. Let me get those shorts.
Yo, let me get that bucket, yo. Let me get that $50 bucket.
Yeah, let me get Superman torso. I want that torso, Mom.
Let me get Superman's torso.
Yo, let me get them pants, dog.
Yo, let me get Superman's torso, fam. That's hilarious.
Oh shit! No.
Yo, laugh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, that's the deal. That's the deal. I got the tickets. She got the popcorn and the snacks.
2 orders of underwears.
Yeah.
Coming right up.
Nah, that's
Hot and
ridiculous.
fresh and buttery.
Yeah. Oh my lord!
Hey, yo.
Damn!
Hey, yo. Hot and fresh and butter.
Hey, what you buttering, girl? Them biscuits? Come on now. Let me get that popcorn extra butter.
Oh, my God, yo.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, we went off the rails with that. That was crazy.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That man,
That was
but
hilarious.
Man, gotta
Nah.
come with it.
But it was
nah,
good. It was good.
it sounds like it sounds like Jurassic Park is the truth. Yeah, Steph is done.
Uh-huh. They have 11 o'clock showing in their park.
Yeah.
All
I
the
mean,
episodes Steph is going through it today.
yeah.
I really thought Jeff Goldblum was gonna pop up on this one.
Nah.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, out of nowhere. Like you did the research, like, nah, don't do it, don't do it.
No.
Not even a picture.
Yeah. No, nothing. It's not even. I don't even think it referenced any of the Jurassic the world cast.
Only one.
Which
Only
one?
Dr. Sadler.
Oh,
mentioned
yeah,
that he was the
Yeah,
assistant,
yeah,
but
he
that
was the
only
intern. He was
mention.
his intern. Yep.
Yeah,
he was-
That was the only
okay.
mention.
Yeah, he mentored under him. Yep.
Yeah, but
But overall,
Yeah, I
it was
mean-
good. I enjoyed it. The
Yeah,
recreation of
yeah.
the scenes. The whole first one had the whole in the fields.
yeah.
That was pretty cool. They recreated the Velociraptor scene.
Yeah, that was
what
dope.
else? And then also the one in the kitchen, but in the store.
Oh yeah. Oh, the gas station.
With the gas
gas
station. Yeah.
Yeah, they literally had the playbook for 6 movies. They say, all right, we're gonna take this movie, this from this,
Yep.
new movie, rebirthed it. Exactly, rebirth, no pun intended, and went from there.
So, Steph,
It's a good
what's your rating out of 10?
I gave it a 8. I gave it an 8. Yeah,
Great.
because the fucking family got on my nerves.
Yeah, they gave me a.
And the
what they gave-
alien looking motherfucker at the end, I was just like, what? I was just like,
Yeah, I gave it 3.5 stars out of 5. I'm doing my letterbox star, so whatever that equates to.
3 out of 5.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That was a 7 out of 10.
Yes.
7 out of 10.
Yeah, I give it 8.
Oh,
Yeah.
so then I'll round it up. 3.5 sounds better. 3.5
Uh-huh.
out of 5 sounds better than 7. I'll give it an 8 for sure. It's definitely 8. I was like, damn, I don't think it was that shitty. No. It's definitely it's an 8.
$334 million.
Yeah, right?
And
Yeah.
we give it, and we're sorry, our average is an 8 out of 10 then.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
334 million so far. Probably gonna make around 700 million when all is done.
Yeah, it'll be
give or take.
I don't think it'll crack the 4. It's 4 that made a billion out of the 6
Right.
so far. I don't think it's gonna make it. I don't think they're gonna make it 5.
Mm.
The only reason why I won't say it's not gonna make it 5
Wow.
is Superman and
There's a
Fantastic
competition.
Four. Yeah,
There's competition.
this summer month is probably one of the craziest summer months. Like, you gotta see him, like, kids. You're gonna bring all the kids during the week.
Right.
During the kids, they're gonna crank up all those numbers. They're gonna be in the
summer
theaters
camp, summer camp trips.
Remember, August, there's not
Right.
a lot of good movies in August, so those movies are gonna be rocking for 8 weeks in the movie theater.
For a minute. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, for a minute, yeah.
Absolutely.
You're gonna still.
But I got Jurassic.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
Parker,
listen,
my bad.
you're gonna see Jurassic Park till at least almost the end of August. So
Oh wow.
Yeah, for
Okay.
you
sure.
gotta be. No
For
shot.
sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because I'm trying to think about the movies. We'll talk about it in a couple of weeks. The trailers for August, for
Yep.
the movie that's coming out in August. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
it just, we're so focused on Fantastic Four and Superman. Like, I'm talking about, like, this is one of those moments where, like, yo, you better not fuck this up.
Yeah, it's true,
The
man.
movie.
Yeah, it's true.
The 2 movies are like, you
Yeah.
better not fuck this up, man.
Yeah.
Because if you guys, because we're gonna be like, yo,
Yeah.
whatever.
And
This
it was-
movie. Go ahead.
yeah,
We're gonna be those fans who's gonna wait for all the Doctor Doom movies moving
Yeah.
forward. We're gonna go back to that movement again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
we
it's the
don't
same
want
thing,
to go
like-
back to that movie. That movement. So, what you saying, Steph?
you mentioning before, like now with this coming into the mentioning before that Ironheart 6 out the phase 5. So now phase 6 is where all the Fantastic Four is gonna come in, and phase 6 is supposed to
Yeah.
ramp shit up. So I'm hoping
Yeah.
It does something.
See, it's Marvel's Rebirth. See if it
Marvel's Rebirth.
see if it recaptures everybody back. You know,
Yeah.
the bad taste people didn't like. You know, didn't like Captain America because they wanted more with the Red Hulk. People didn't like the Thunderbolts because they wanted more with Sentry. So the last two movies supposed to be, you know, these big hitters kind of left us with a little bad taste, and you know, a lot more okay than great movies is what Marvel's been giving us. So now that you're giving us the First Family, one of the original OGs of the comic book series, and you're giving us Galactus, you know, the big bad, and Shalabal, the Silver Surfer, you know,
the Surfer.
Y'all better be coming correct. And then with Superman, Superman's literally going to dictate how fast you see Batman comes into the series, because they said depending how successful this movie, they might go right to oh my god, I forgot the name of the movie. The comic book run with Batman and Superman. I can't. Damn it. Crime. I messed it up. I'll think of it, but yeah, it's gonna really depend on how fast you see Batman come out. You know, and you got Supergirl. You got Supergirl at the end of the year too. So don't forget about that. Jason Momoa, the girl from Game of Thrones, which I can't remember. You know, so it looks like it's gonna be a good one.
Right. Yeah. So that's gonna be interesting, man. And I can't wait to see the Supergirl one, because they said it's gonna be kind of like her whole backstory is going to be kind of dark because of how she's seen her family, you know, get killed, like you know, X amount of her family members, and
I want to see if they have
a chip on her shoulder.
And then I want to see that she makes a cameo in this movie, because I want to, because I don't remember exactly when she actually came to Earth in comparison to Kal-El. So it's going to be interesting to see how long she's been here already as well. So I know it's going to be a lot more cosmic-y, because Lobos is going to be a lot more space action than actual Earth.
We need that
for sure. Give me all the outer space stuff for sure.
Exactly.
And I mean, if Jason Momoa comes in with the energy that he's been wanting to play his character for so long with Lobo, I trust him, because he's been. If you want someone that's been dedicated to a comic book role that he's been born to play, who looks like him in the comics,
absolutely.
You know this guy's gonna come with full throttle, full force.
Yeah,
but I can't wait.
And he 100% looks like dude without even trying.
Yeah, 100%.
And I was like, get it done. Just get it done. Like, be as disrespectful as you possibly can as that character, and you will win. Yeah. So I can't wait, man. I mean, so for Jurassic Park, let's go back to that real quick. So I'm gonna think that it'll make. I thought it was gonna make $1 billion, but we never know. It's just only a week, but worst come to worst, I'm going with maybe 800, 750, 800 when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because, like, you guys were right, you know, there's so many movies coming out, you know, big movie. This is a big movie year, you know? So I can't wait, man. So let's move to the next one. The next big juggernaut, and Party J, like we already said, he definitely already won so far. He got a point for the biggest rated movie, 7.9. F1. I did see that movie, and I'll let you know this. I'll go first, man.
Raise your hands if you saw F1.
That movie is really, really good.
Damn, man, damn.
I gotta catch. I can't do 2 movies in one night, bro. I just can't. That's just like, I know it's Bargain Tuesday, but like, that's just like.
You go by yourself.
I mean, we do it.
A double. What is it called?
Double
feature.
Yes, we do. We do. We take one with the boys, and then we go by ourselves. Still manage to record.
Yeah. I don't know how you guys.
That movie F1. Well, King Karim just find a way. But that movie was really good, man. That movie was really good. I was talking to Steph in the meeting, and I said, man, just the ending for me, the last minute and a half, maybe 2 of him just driving, I understood the message quite clear, man.
Oh, yeah.
Every movie has a message. Every movie. If you don't notice it, then that's on you. But this movie was basically saying, don't give up. Don't ever give up, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, I teared up, man.
I did too. I ain't gonna lie either.
I did. I was a little ball of sadness. Of like just sadness.
Man, well, I was happy. I wasn't sad, but but it was an understanding of how one person who just gave his everything to one sport, the way he lived, It wasn't as reckless, but one accident could get you out of there and could say, hey, my life is gone, or it could put you in a situation where you say, I'm gonna fall back, but this dude never fell back. They didn't know he was not supposed to race anymore. So that's what made it even more exciting and more epic and more what the F. Like, dude, you probably could have been paralyzed, but yet here you are, not caring, just doing your best, giving it your all. Brad Pitt, to me, I'm trying to think about what movies that you could say, he did okay. I think maybe 2 in terms of the movie overall, because these actors.
Which one?
Oh, the movie that Brad Pitt I didn't like that he was in. It was about a cartel. It came out like maybe 10 years ago. All big names. Fassbender was on there. A whole bunch of big other names. It was a long time ago, but the movie wasn't good at all. It didn't make it. I'll look it up and find it for you. But
Yeah.
like overall, what I'm saying is the dude doesn't miss, y'all. He doesn't miss.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I'm
He's
trying
like
to look it up, but
yeah, he's like that, and
yeah, we can't forget to talk about the director, the same director that did for Top Gun Maverick. So we're talking about
John Krasinski.
Yeah, like you can't sleep on that dude because he coming
go
in
ahead,
with.
Steph, take over. Go
No,
ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, you're just talking about the director. Like, we're talking about big movies here. So for Top Gun Maverick, Ern and I, we were talking about it before. Was it Ern or me, or was it Jay? I know me and Jay was talking shit about how Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise be over here doing all these crazy ass movies with these crazy ass stunts, right? But then I turned around and I said, yeah, it's because these motherfuckers is single. That's why. I was like, yo, it was you, right? And I turned around and I said, you know how Brad Pitt and George Clooney, they fuck around, right? But George Clooney, his wife ain't gonna let him do that shit. You crazy.
Right.
Crazy.
Aren't you talking about Inglourious Bastards?
No, that was a good movie.
That was a great movie. What are you talking about?
Because Fassbender was in it with Brad Pitt. That's why I was
the movie's called The Counselor.
Oh, The Counselor.
The Counselor.
It's hilarious that I bring up Glorious Bastards.
Yeah,
I just remember like when Christoph Waltz was trying to like they were trying Gorlami. De Coco.
Why do I remember that scene?
Margariti. I can't tell you how many times. It's hilarious. How many times that movie's been brought up in the last like 2 weeks for me, and I've been doing that accent.
Yo,
that one scene just always sticks in my head. Like, yo,
okay, I always.
Like, como una fuerza de coco. Yeah. Christoph was like, como fuerza de coco.
I never heard Dirty laugh like that before.
It's so good, that scene. It's so hilarious. Good. I gotta actually check if that scene was improvised, because that scene has 100% improvised written all over it. Like,
bro,
why is he making us say it again?
Wow,
hilarious scene. Yeah,
but no, yeah, that's I'm telling you, man. The movie in The Counselor, it had so many big actors. But again, it didn't come with it. Yeah, it was about a cartel type, driven type movie. Michael Fassbender, Javier Bardem was on there too. Carmen Diaz, Penelope Cruz.
Oh wow!
John Leguizamo.
So he must have met. So Javier must have met his wife, and then Brad Pitt and him, Javier worked together again. So
yeah. Right, exactly.
Find the Kevin Bacon in it, baby.
Yeah. But yeah, nice. But yeah, man, but overall, Brad Pitt, that dude don't miss, man.
What's this guy doing over here?
Are you trying to mimic the last scene in F1?
Fireworks. There you go. The fireworks scene was crazy.
He's flying.
That's why he wore the black shirt. I get it now.
Can you tell me how epic that scene was?
It was great. I didn't think he was gonna win.
Cinematography.
I thought he was gonna crash. I was like, oh no, again.
I thought they were giving it to the rookie, and the rookie said,
That's what I thought.
When I saw the rookie do that, I was like, oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
It's funny because a lot of these racing movies start off like that. The cocky driver, then you got to bring the old timer in.
Right.
Just so you know,
Days of Thunder, I think, was like that. Driven, the movie Driven was with Sylvester Stallone. One of my favorites.
I got that bookmark to watch.
Yo, that's one of my best racing movies ever.
Yeah, you think it's better than Days of Thunder?
I think so.
Wow, Days of Thunder was my movie.
I mean,
I love
Days of
Driven. Yo,
Thunder
the
was
story is
my
fucking
movie.
amazing, bro.
Dre,
Wow.
Soundtrack was amazing.
Did you think the power of the iPhone was so powerful to film a movie like that?
absolutely. They were
F1?
running on
What?
an iOS
By the way.
system the whole
By the
entire
way.
time. They
Yeah,
had
they-
different.
They
Bro.
said that there
They
were
had to
certain scenes that
develop
use
a
like 12
whole
iPhones,
POV.
13.
All of the,
For
all
where?
the,
For
All of
F1.
the on F1, all the POVs you see, all iPhones.
I thought they
Wow.
were FX3s.
No.
Wow.
No, I think they were I think the big thing with F1 was it was a lot of it was filmed with the iPhone. Yeah.
iPhone.
Oh no, wasn't
yeah.
that 28 years later?
28 years later was
It's
filmed
both.
with iPhones.
Both.
Both
Both.
movies.
But a lot of the cockpit scenes, they were filmed with a modified Sony FX3.
For which one? For F1?
Yeah, they used 20 FX3s for different cars.
Double
and stuff
check.
like that.
Yeah, double check. Because
And they were modified. Sony modified them for like it was like the sensor and then the camera unit was separate. They had like the whole box of the FX3, so it was like a remote system. So
That's dope.
they were recording separately onto a separate box.
And you know what's also cool about that movie is that they built actual sets of like things on actual races during like actual races. Like they spent like I think like it was like $100 million of their budget was building the sets during actual races so they could film it. So that like the crowds were all real. Like they shot I think before or after the actual race happened. So that's why a lot of the actual races were in the movie and stuff like that. Yeah,
Okay.
it was insane. It was insane.
Yeah, that's so dope, man. But yeah, F1 had everything, man. It had the drama. It had the guy who tried to hoodwink to take over the whole company.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah. What a
scumbag.
That's like Ford versus Ferrari.
Yeah.
What a
That
scumbag.
smug face, I was like, yo, that dude he's a little too chippy, a little too happy. Yeah, I already knew what it was.
Ah, okay. Dude, you know what I needed more of that movie? There's this one scene in that movie where they're side by side driving when the race starts, and they show up for like 30 seconds. I needed a whole lap of that. These two guys just going back and forth, talking to each other. I needed a whole lap of that.
Wow,
damn, that Kramer's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yo, they
modified it.
They Jimmy rigged that shit, bro.
And they were able to remotely control it from wherever they were.
It was so cool when you see them driving, and all of a sudden, it would spin around to the cockpit and then spin back around. It was so cool.
Yeah, man.
So that means if those accidents were the accident, I guess they were real.
Yeah,
you know, they had a lot of
movie magic.
That's like I said before. That's what they raced F2s and not F1s because it was cheaper.
Okay, you did say that. Gotcha.
Yeah, they were able to. Yeah,
this is how the actual camera looks. But then they broke it apart and just used the lens and the sensor separately, and then the whole other box they modified it.
That's some videography magic right there, man.
Some wizardy shit.
That's some wizard shit right there.
Damn.
That's dope.
This is like front runner for like cinematography for Oscar right here.
So then I got my facts mixed up. It was only 28 years later that it was only one.
20 years later, they used 20 iPhone cameras.
Because they had the thing where they had all the cameras.
They had like a rig.
Because they wanted to be light on it, to be light, so they could they don't have to transport all this equipment. So they rather use I think iPhone 16s. I think it were.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Pro Maxes.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it says here F1 was filmed on FX3, iPhone 15 Pro cameras.
See?
And DJI 4D and Sony Venice.
That's crazy.
So she was half right. You're both right. You're both right.
Because I was like, I remember reading about it.
Yeah, I did remember reading about that too.
Yeah, right.
I was like, that's crazy. And just imagine like the technology that we
and so
have.
I was like, fact check it now.
I was like, no, listen, I'm not mad at it. I would rather you fact check me and let me know if I'm wrong, please. And I don't want to look like an idiot on live.
But the way that I was watching that video, the way they modified the camera, I was like,
there's some wizard shit right there, man.
There's a lot of behind the scene videos.
Dirty, got you horny a little bit.
Got me all wet, bro.
Got you wet.
Hot and buttery.
Hot and buttery, bro. Give me that torso popcorn right now.
Yeah. Stop it.
I might have to buy it now and bring it next week.
Bro.
That torso popcorn.
Yo, if I see you eating out of candy today, we got a problem, fam.
We're just gonna start the live with just me eating popcorn. I'm not even gonna be talking.
Man, don't eat out no candy.
Next week, everybody should bring their own bucket of popcorn. cool.
That's actually that's actually
That'd be so cool. And then we
That'd
can
be
do the
so
battle
funny.
of the networks
Here,
next
I
week
got it right here.
too.
I got my top.
So you have a
two.
Mission Impossible. Yo, we're gonna put that
I'm
shit in
good.
the Amazon
I like that bucket. Yo,
list.
it's nice.
And we're
Dope.
gonna
Nah, that
order
bucket is
us
fire,
some
though.
pocket
It has the-
buckets, yo.
There's a thing to open it and stuff like that. It's locked right now, but yeah, this is dope.
Nah, but
Yeah,
like
that's-
overall, I think F1 was a cool movie.
Yes.
The only thing that
Yes.
I didn't like was it was, I feel like I wanted more. Even though it was like almost 3 hours long, I feel like I wanted more.
Oh,
You know what's funny? The
was thinking that
time
too.
was good. The time was good. Like, you know.
It's 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Yeah. Later, Ern.
We got.
Ern just disconnected.
Let's say I go to the gym.
There he is.
Jay was like, "Yo, later."
I'm back.
Like,
There you go,
I'm
there you go.
back.
where you go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going. I'm gonna do that a couple more times, but keep going.
And I felt like it just needed a little bit more humbling for
Also,
the Damson Idris
that
character.
if that kid
Okay.
did any of that shit in a real race, my man would have got kicked off the team right away.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hundred-
I was like, my man would have been excommunicado from the sport. Nobody would have signed him. My man was like, you can't
None
do
of
that. You can't
Nah.
purposely. But also too, another thing too that was actually real from the races is that when Brad Pitt kept crashing in the back to let him finish high, that was another actual thing that someone did back in the day for their team, which is
Wow.
pretty cool. That was an actual stat that they pulled off one time for the race, and then they admitted it. He admitted it I think it was years later, and then he got in trouble for it, of course.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you keep
Man.
shit to yourself.
But Dre, what do you give it?
I give it a 8.5.
Okay.
8.5.
Steph.
9.
9.
Had me in
Yeah.
the feels. Had me in the feels.
Yeah,
Okay.
that movie. Yeah, I give it 4 out of 5 stars. So that's obviously 9.5 for me.
Like,
Yeah, man.
visually, it's
It's one.
beautiful.
It's one of my.
Visual.
It's one of my top high
Gorgeous.
rated movies this year. I still think it's just behind I have it behind Mission Impossible because I did like Mission Impossible. And I know a lot of guys. You guys didn't. Like my top 3 movies, I still have Sinners at number 1, and then Mission Impossible, then F1.
Man. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay.
But I think it's gonna
I
win
love-
awards.
I-
It's gonna
I
win
love-
awards this year.
It's a competition,
I
baby.
love Mission
Well,
Impossible.
F1 is winning something.
It's gonna definitely win cinematography.
Yeah,
I hope
cinematography.
If anything,
definitely
yeah.
gonna win that.
Oh, for sure.
You know, most people probably have F1 over Mission Impossible. Most people put Mission Impossible as probably the lowest rated of the franchise. But it's technically number 4 on my list. Is this movie called Companion that I have on this list. That's like a horror, not really a horror, but I don't know, it's a slasher type movie. Bloody. It's with Sophie Thatcher, Jack Quaid, who's, by the way, Jack Quaid's been in, I think I counted 5 movies already this year so far. So Jack
Okay.
Quaid, yeah, he's put on a show. He was in Heads of State as well, randomly, never even marketed at all. So it's cool to randomly see him.
Oh, was
But,
he also oh my
He's from
god.
The Boys.
From The Boys, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And also Novocaine.
Yep, Noah Kane. Yep.
Novocaine.
Right. Novocaine, yeah.
Oh, so we about to get another Pedro Pascal up and comer? We're gonna get sick of him?
I was like, what the? I mean, no, some of his roles are just minor and cool. Like, this role he was in minor league. I was like, oh, what the hell? He's in another movie? Like, how the hell? My man's taking roles to get roles, but
Yeah, keep busy.
yeah, I have it. Overall,
What about you, Ern? What was your rating on it? F1.
For me, I give it a. This movie was really good, man. I'm trying to figure out. Usually, what I do with the ratings, I try to figure out why I'm not going to give it a 10. You know, and I agreed with Dirty. I felt like it could have been some more. That's why I can't give it.
3-hour movie.
Like
You needed more.
You're selfish.
Yeah,
You're
that-
selfish.
Could have kept going.
Well, the only
Well,
difference,
more. I would say more.
right?
like,
I wanted more backstory on Damson
Uh-huh.
Idris' character. They gave us a lot more of Brad Pitt's character and what he came from, all the perseverance stuff.
Yo,
I want to
there's-
see from the other
listen,
side.
They working on part 2, my man. The part 2 could focus on him.
Right.
Seriously.
Well,
But this was more for like Brad Pitt's movie of him of
Oh,
like
yeah.
being the
Yeah.
old timer
Oh,
coming back and
Yeah, of
finding
course.
that rush.
Right.
Well, he was also a rookie. He was also his rookie season. So you really couldn't go too much on his backstory per se. You know what I mean? Like, you could be maybe like how he got there and stuff like that. He's like the number 1 draft pick just his first season into the league. So
True.
I mean, I guess I kind
Yeah.
of get what you're saying, but like they really couldn't. There's really no room
That's
to like
true. I
you
ain't think
build
about that.
off his character going forward now. You know,
Right.
there's lessons I learned.
Right.
So this was like
How he's gonna
Yeah.
grow from that? Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do love the fact also that they asked Louis Hamilton's
Oh yeah, I
input.
gotta mention that. He was he
He
made
was,
all the
pretty much like
races.
he was like the racing director for the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
said
yeah.
They hired him to
Yeah.
oversee the whole part. He said, yes with the quickness.
Yeah, he's like, yes, it goes that
Yep.
way. No, that doesn't actually work how it works. I have to do it this way. Like, I mean, Louis Hamilton.
He had a lot of input.
My last question.
F1 GOAT.
My last question is a 3-hour movie, and you say you expected more, but were there any points that dragged? Like okay, like all right.
No, not for me. No,
it's pretty seamless. It's pretty seamless. It doesn't feel that long.
Yeah,
it just continues.
Yeah. Go ahead, Drew. My bad. Yeah,
it continues. It flows. The movie flows.
Good pacing.
But at the end, I wanted more. I was like, I wanted more.
Great pacing. Not to be a race car pun, but great pacing. Great pacing.
Yeah.
I just caught that.
Well, I'm trying to figure out why I shouldn't give it a 10. Why is it not a 10?
Not wrong.
You guys, 9.5.
9.5. I go 9.5.
But why is it not a 10 though?
What's it missing for you?
What's it missing? Because I'm thinking like the way I watched it, smoothly, no problem. I felt it. All the things you needed to know about Brad Pitt, because you realize it was about Brad Pitt's legacy. No dry, nothing was dry. There was
all right, I'll change my answer. I'll give it a 10.
No, I got that, bro. I wanted more of the cockpit scenes. I wanted more cockpit scenes of them racing. Like I said before, there was one part where there was a cool scene where they start the race and they're side by side, and you see them just racing, and you see them racing next to each other. They showed up for literally 30 seconds. I want that longer. Like I wanted more in cockpit action for longer. You know, music was 10. The music was amazing in this whole movie. Like it was great. But yeah, maybe just a little bit more of the cockpit action scenes to get a little more in-depth feel. Like I guess they maybe were nervous of putting them too much, of just having them see in their head and drive like that, because there's not much movement technically you can show with them in the cockpit, because they're just with all the G-force and stuff like that. But yeah, maybe just a little more. That's my thing. Just little minor things, you know.
I mean, if you
besides that 9.75, I mean it's definitely almost a 10. To be fair, it's one of those hard movies where it's like, damn, I got to pick something to not make it a 10, you know?
Right.
But it was a great movie. The only reason I'm not gonna give it a 10 because I didn't give Sinners a 10. I gave Sinners, I think, a 9.5 as well, and I still think Sinners is just a little bit better. So if I give that a 10, I'm conflicting myself. So
okay,
2 different genres.
True. I mean, but I have, in my list, I have in my list.
Your
blockbuster
list.
Right. I just look at the movie where the message was for a lot of them, don't quit. It was for every character. That was all of their situation. Yep. You know what I mean? Going through whatever they was going through.
Give me a cockpit fight. You know, they were gonna give me a crash scene where they were fighting, like a lot of the F1
you didn't need that
pushing
bad.
And shoving bullshit. Now I'm picking at straws. Now.
Like I said, I gave it 8.5. I wanted more, and I felt I wanted more, and on top of that, like I felt like it's up there with all the racing movies between Rush, Days of Thunder, Ford versus Ferrari, Driven,
Talladega Nights.
And Cars is another one.
I read your mind
Disney Cars.
As soon as it left your mouth, and
but I felt like
fucking.
I feel like I've seen this story before, so it could have been a little bit more original, you know. But the fact that it's a coming of age, you know. All right, this guy is time to pass the torch to the next guy. Teach him not to be cocky because you lose everything, you know.
Yeah, I'll put that also as a straw. Him purposely crashing and stuff like that. I was like, nah, that's bullshit. I was like, come on, now you can't be doing that everywhere.
Come on, now.
That could be a gripe for the most. Like, I was like, my man will be kicked off the team the next day. I don't care how good of a racer you are. You're off the team and no one's gonna sign you. Like, I was like, come on, give me a little bullshit. But I was like, you can't do that in a professional race.
Javier was not having it, but then he was like, okay, we'll make it happen.
Yeah, it's up there. I say it's up there with movies. Gran Turismo is another one.
Yeah, Gran Turismo
was based on a true story, so it's.
Yeah, that movie was great.
Great.
So
this is up there. This is up there amongst.
And that's a video game movie. That's a video game movie.
Video game.
You gotta remember that.
Yeah, but it's based on this true story of the event.
True.
That they were looking for drivers and you know.
But it's still based on
the game. Yeah.
You know, they had to drive video games to win the race and become an actual seat on the team.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I was just trying to figure out. I couldn't. I'll stay with 10 because I enjoyed the movie that much. It was easy to watch. They gave me everything that I needed for the most part. Even though they're wanting more, was just wanting more. You know, you could have pushed it to like 3 hours, and it still would have been easy to watch with no problem. Like, you know what I mean? So, but in that regard, like, you know, the movie was great, yo. The
Great
ending
movie.
was everything to me. When I tear up, how many movies that I've teared up about a movie or damn near cried? I don't know the other two, but overall maybe 3 movies. You know what I mean? That was one of them. You know what I mean? When I tear up for a movie, I'm like, damn, I'm tearing up and I'm giving the movie only 8. Nah, that's crazy. So yeah, Brad Pitt's one of my favorite actors. So easy to watch, man. Easy to watch. So yeah, but look, yep. So before we go,
we did a long
Steph,
one today. Damn.
Yeah, man. Steph,
love it.
She's our producer. She said it's gonna be
We had a lot
day.
to talk about today.
Yeah,
Great episode.
I warned ya.
Yeah, but before we
There's a
go,
lot to cover today.
We got a bunch of chatterboxes now.
Yeah.
Nah, it's all good. We deserve it. But before we go, Steph, let them know where they can find us, and because everybody knows, if you don't know, we'll let you know now. We'll be back in 2 weeks.
No. We'll be here next week.
We'll be here next week.
The week after.
The week after.
The week after. Okay.
Yeah.
The week after. But let us know where they can find us.
Going camping. So yeah.
Camping.
So excited. But guys, you can join us on Restream here on our platform here. But we are on Facebook, we're on X, we're on Threads, we're on IG, we're on YouTube, we're on Spotify, and we're on Apple Podcasts. Again, if you guys listen to the podcast, check us out on IG. If you want to collaborate, if you want to become a guest, you want to come, let us go. Hit us up. Scan that QR code. Come on, stop playing. And we'll look forward to seeing you guys next week. And we're definitely going to be doing something cool next week. Hopefully we could do the battles of the networks. And we're talking about August trailers. So definitely
Superman.
And Superman. Yes, we'll be catching up with Superman this weekend. So excited.
Superman, you better not fail with those popcorn panties. Better not fail, fam.
The fuck buddy torso.
Yeah.
Superman don't come with it.
We're
gonna come at you sideways if this movie's not good. Man.
Yo, we're gonna go.
I feel like I'm more upset.
I'll let you know Thursday.
Let us know on Thursday, man.
I'm just gonna give this emoji or this emoji. That's it.
I might.
They might.
might give it that.
The bird.
The bird.
He's the bird of the plane.
Not be bad, man.
No, it's this bird.
Yeah, but we're gonna see, yo. So tune in next week, people. I'm your host, Ern B. That right there is Steph the Oracle.
Bye, guys.
Andre, aka Dirty.
Deuces.
Party J, aka Uncut Gems.
Ladies.
And the one who didn't see no movies at all.
Exactly. I told you, I saw How to Train a Dragon. I caught that last week. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we give it a 10 out of 10.
We need you to catch up, though. We need you to catch up next week. We're gonna quiz you real quick. So be ready, bro.
All right. We'll quiz you on all the
Superman. Nobody else on the fucking podcast.
Nah, we gonna do it, man.
All the
we
DC
love having people in there, but we need his input.
My man rather go get a haircut than watch a movie, bro.
Yeah.
That he stay up on. He stay up on.
He gotta stay fresh.
You gotta look fresh for the theater.
Hilarious, yo. So look, this is 20 Talk 20.
Ain't nobody seeing you, man.
Later, fellas. Later, everybody.
Later, everybody.